And we are live for the Carolina Panthers versus the New Orleans Saints. Come on, man. I'm repping my Drew Brees jersey, for the Who Dat Nation. And let's just hopefully watch Panthers lose to the Saints, I don't think it's going to happen, but I hope it does. Alright, so now the inactives are official, which is good. So the Saints will be without Justin Reed, Rajon Wright, Alvin Kamara, Akeem Richards, Zaire Mitchell-Payton, John Ridgway III, and Christian Boyd. Panthers are going to be without Hunter Renfrow, Damani Richardson, Chris Barnes, Jared Harrison Hunty, James Mitchell, and Tershawn Wharton. Alright, so Saints not having Justin Reed is kind of a big deal, but not really. I think our secondary is fine without Justin Reed. But Panthers, they don't really have. Us being without Kamara isn't really that big of a deal either. Panthers being without Hunter Renfrow might affect them, but I don't know. Kick is away. It's going to be returned from the 5-yard line by Mason Tip. No, that's not Tipton. That is. I think that's Devin Neal. Yeah, that's Devin Neal, who got it close to the 30. And that's where Tyler Shuck is going to start the game at. Tyler Shuck, Week 10 at Carolina, 70.4 completion percentage, 282 yards, 2 touchdowns, and got his first career win. Let's keep that thing going. All right. 14:55 to go in the first. It's 1st and 10 of the Saints at their own 28. Devon Vele goes in motion. Tyler Shuck under center. Mason Tipton is now in motion. It's going to be a handoff to Devin Neal, who picks up about a gain of 4. Okay, not bad. It's 2nd down. What's up, Connor? How you doing? 2nd down Saints. Christian Roseboom is the one that made the tackle. Yeah, play caller is the head coach, Kellen Moore. Yeah, Devin Neal is starting at running back today because Alvin Kamara is out. Devin Neal started last week, and Devin Neal played pretty good last week, so let's see if he can carry that over. 2nd and 6. Saints have at their own 32. Devon Vele in motion. Mason Tipton in motion. So is this just going to be the same exact play? No, it's going to be a play action this time. Tyler Shuck is going to throw. And did he catch that? I don't think he did. No, it's incomplete. Intended for Mason Tipton. He couldn't reel it in on the sideline. It's going to be 3rd and 6. J.C. Horn on the coverage. Yeah. Okay. 3rd down. All right. Panthers defensive coordinator is Ezra Ebro. Okay. 3rd and 6. Saints from their own 32. Taysom Hill is now in motion. Saints doing a lot of motion plays to start this game. From their own 32, Tyler Shuck takes a snap. 3rd and 6, he throws. Incomplete. Hello? They threw the flag. I'm about to say that's blatant holding or PI or something on Chris Olave. They threw the flag. This better be pass interference. Because what? Illegal formation? Illegal formation? Was that not holding? How is that illegal formation? How is that illegal formation? I'm stuck. How is that illegal formation? Please Florida lines up how he always lines up. And he never gets called on it before? Or did I just see something different that he was not supposed to do? I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. But I thought Chris Olave was blatantly being held. At least have it offsetting penalties. 4th down, the punt is away. It's a pretty good punt. He fields at the 10. Going to get to the 20, and big hit by the Saints special teams unit. 3 and outs is definitely not something I wanted to see to start the game. But Saints special teams coverage did all right there. Bryce Young, last 3 starts, 68.6 completion percentage, 823 yards, 7 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions. All right, come on, defense. You got to shut down Bryce Young today. He's not a terrible quarterback, but he's definitely not a quarterback that, He's not like a prime Tom Brady or anything, even though he probably thinks he is. 13:57 to go in the first. First and 10 for the Panthers at their own 26. All right, Young under center. Bryce Young takes a snap. It's going to be a handoff to Rico Dowdle, who only picks up a gain of 3. It's going to be second down. Chase Young was there to make the tackle. It is second down for the Panthers coming up. All right. Second down, Carolina. But I could have sworn Chris Olave got held there. And they didn't even show a replay. Like, they showed a replay on what Fuaga did, but I don't know. Second and 7. Panthers have it at their own 29. Bryce Young under center. 84 in motion. It's going to be a play action. Young rolls out to his left, throws. Caught by Dowdle. Gets pushed out of bounds by Pete Werner. It's going to be third down. I think it's going to be like 3rd and 1, I think. Who got the ball first? Saints got the ball first, but they went 3 and out. The last play was confusing. It's like they called illegal formation on the Saints, but everybody was saying that should have been pass interference on Carolina, but they called it legal formation. Unless I just don't know the rules, but I don't know. Because, we got the ball first, and the Saints did their usual 3 and out. Yeah. 3rd and 2. Okay, it's 3rd and 2 for Carolina. To see if the defense can force 3 and out. It's 3rd and 2 from their own 34. Young is under center, takes a snap, hands it off to the fullback. He got it. He maybe got like 3 yards, which is, if you know math, 3 is more than 2, so that's first down. Yeah. Okay. That's great. Wow, the Saints must be really bad to. Wow, the Saints must be really bad to do nothing on offense like that. Yeah. How hilarious. Everyone point and laugh at that. Yeah, well, I mean, y'all got shut out. So, but we could all laugh at the Chiefs. Can we all agree on that? 1st and 10. Panthers at their own 38. It's going to be a handoff to Dowdle, who has a hole and gets like 8 yards there. Gets it to like the 45. How about we all take a truce? Let's all take a truce. And let's just take our finger and point and laugh at the Chiefs. Yeah. Let's all. I know you're coming here to troll me, which you can do. Like, I have no problem with that. But how about let's just take a moment to realize how pathetic the Chiefs are. Yeah. 2nd and 4. Panthers from their own 44. Bryce Young on the center. Young takes a snap. It's going to be a handoff to Dowd on the Saints. Blow that up immediately. Cameron Jordan. Or was that Chase Young? I don't know. It was one of them. It might have been both of them. But, man, they were both in the backfield. Rico Dowdle got swarmed like he stole something. It's going to be 3rd and long now. Hold on. Who was it? I know Chase Young. They showed Chase. Yeah, so Chase Young. Okay, so it was Chase Young to make the tackle. Oh, Chase Young threw him down, too. Let's see. I'm not trolling. I'm meant sarcastically. Yeah, I've done that a couple times. 3rd and 5. Okay, I thought he lost more than that, but okay. 3rd and 5. Panthers have it at their own 43. Bryce Young takes a snap. Saints. Young's going to run for a first down. Gets it across the 50, near the 40. Kool-Aid McKinstry ends up making the tackle, but not after he gets like 15 yards on the run. Okay. Bruh, I'm taller than Bryce Young. You're letting that dude run the ball for God knows how much yards, bro. I don't understand. Look, our defense has been fine this season, like at least the last few weeks, but we just don't bring pressure like that. I don't know why. Like, whenever we bring pressure, usually good stuff happens. I don't know why we don't bring pressure like that. 1st and 10. Panthers have at the Saints 38. It's going to be 42, my bad. Hand off to Dowdle. And he only gets it to like the 38. 2nd down. All right. 2nd down coming up for the Carolina Kitty Cats. Ooh, Rico Dowdle's down. And Chuba Hubbard's in the game. Yeah, he's. I didn't even notice that. 2nd and 6. Rico Dowdle. He's down. Okay. Wish him nothing but the best, but signed up for it when you want to play football. Football, you're gonna get hurt. So hopefully he's okay though. Hopefully he is okay. Okay, every game is scoreless right now. How Philip Rivers? Oh, Philip Rivers is 1 for 4 for 12 yards. Okay, that's nice. Mm, all right. Anyways, so far this game has just been painful. Like I don't know. We still should be driving right now, but we're not. So what? It's like it's kind of hard to describe the game knowing that there's only been 2 drives so far, but and one of the drives you went 3 and out, and then the second one the Panthers got the ball and they're currently driving on us. It's like, I mean, at this point, I'm not even looking for wins at this point. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'll take wins. I like wins. Winning's fun, but I'm not even looking for wins. I'm just looking to see improvement by this team. Like I said, wins, they're fun. I like winning. I hope we do win some games. But I'm not just looking for the wins. I'm looking for the moral wins at this point. I know a lot of people say, I don't want no moral win. I want an actual win. Sometimes you can take moral wins when you can get them. And we're 3-10. We ain't going to the playoffs, no way. So at this point, I'm just looking for something to be excited about in 2026. And to be fair, we've seen that. We've seen that a couple times with Tyler Shuck. The defense has been playing really well. I mean, you probably can't tell off of this drive alone, but other than this drive, I mean, the drive ain't over. Maybe the Saints force a stop or something. But overall, I mean, the Saints defense has been playing pretty well. Chris Olave at times can catch a football, but yeah. All right, Rigo Dowdle is walking on his own power. I think he's gonna be good. I think he'll be alright. Not a guarantee, but he'll be fine. He probably just has to take a couple plays off. All right, 2nd and 6. Panthers have at the Saints 38. Bryce Young in shotgun formation. Takes a snap. Young is going to throw. Is that not offensive pass interference? Pass is caught by Jalen Coker. Is that not offensive pass interference? I got to see a replay. I put this on my mama. Is that not offensive pass interference? Dude pushed. Hold on. Okay, maybe. I don't know. That's 50-50, but it's like, all right, fine. Well, the Saints challenged it, so I don't know if they're trying to say it was incomplete or if it was off in their interference. I don't know if you can challenge if it's. Let me see. Did he catch it though? One. I think that's a catch. I think he silently dragged the second foot. Let me see. One. Yeah, that's a catch. Wait, hold on. Maybe he bobbles it. Maybe he bobbles it. I don't know. I didn't look at the ball. Maybe he bobbled it. I don't know at this point. Maybe. Just maybe he bobbled it. I mean, it looked like the ball was coming out at the end, but it was too late. I didn't even look at the football until he was already out. So maybe he has an argument for him bobbling it before gaining possession or before stepping out of bounds. Maybe they're gonna say he bobbled it. I hope they call it incomplete. I still think that Alontae Taylor, that man literally got either two things happened. Either two things happened on that play. One, Jalen Coker pushed Alontae Taylor to the heavens, or two, Alontae Taylor knew he was not going to force an incomplete pass, so he tried to sell and draw a flag. But those are the only two options for Alontae Taylor to be faced in the dirt. But yeah, I mean, I'm already expecting pain. If you expect to be disappointed, you're not going to be disappointed. At least that's what I tell myself. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I care more about Philip Rivers' debut for the Colts versus the Seahawks than I do this game. Like the entire time, I'm gonna have my eye on the Colts game, saying, "Hey, does Philip Rivers can he still let you fly?" Yeah, I mean, bro, because like with the Saints, I mean, don't get me wrong. Obviously, look, I love it. I mean, there's a reason I'm wearing this jersey. I love this team. I love this team enough to buy it. Well, technically, I didn't buy this. It was actually my grandmother's, and she gave it to me like 5 years ago. But that's beside the point. I just want to see some good football. That's it. I don't ask to be a million. I don't ask for $1 million. I don't ask to be taught. I just ask for some good football teams or good sports teams in general. Let's see. I mean, maybe you can make an argument he bobbled it, but I don't think there's like overwhelming evidence to overturn it. What's the call? Yeah, Saints lost timeout, so yeah, they just kept the call as it is, which I get. I could see both arguments. 1st and 10, play action. Bryce Young's gonna roll it to his right. He's gonna throw, and it's dropped, wide open, but he drops it. Number 82. Tommy Trumbull finna start learning some Chinese, boy. Cause man, he just dropped it, man. Like he was wide open, bro. I'm honestly kind of pissed off he was that wide open. Like, ain't nobody was guarding him. Like, we got so lucky there. But hey, sometimes it's better to be lucky than be good at the sport that you play. Sometimes it's better to be lucky. 2nd and 10. Panthers have it the Saints 23 with 8:48 to go in the first. Bryce Young in shotgun formation. Takes a snap. Young's going to throw. It's caught by, what's his name? Jatavion Sanders. The Mario Davis wrapped up. It's 3rd down for Carolina. But I'm not going to lie. Chess boxing is kind of sweet. Yeah. Sometimes I wish I could actually box my football team. So, but yeah, I get it, there was one time, never mind. 3rd and 4. Panthers have it, what's that, the same 17? Hand off at the middle, Chuba Hubbard picks up enough for 1st down. He gets like a yard more than he needed. It's 1st down Carolina. Feel that? Yeah. Bro, when we had Dennis Allen as our head coach, every single game, I wish. Look, I don't like rooting for injuries, but I wish Cameron Jordan or somebody with muscle just goes up to Dennis Allen and just give him a good punch to the face, punch to the noggin. Just knock him out. I hated Dennis Allen. Like, I hated him with a burning passion. 1st and 10 for Carolina. Young under center. Takes a snap, hands it off to Dowdle, so he's back. Left side has open grass. Gets pushed out of bounds by Alontae Taylor, but it's going to be like 2nd and 2. 2nd down. Panthers are like deep in the red zone. They're in the green zone at this point. Like if Alontae Taylor wasn't there, that could have been a freaking touchdown. Could have been a walk-in, jog-in, skip-in touchdown. 2nd and 2 for the Panthers. Let's see if the defense can do something. They're at the Saints 4. It's going to be a handoff to Rico Dowdle, who is fighting. Are they going to rule it a touchdown? Yep. Touchdown, Panthers. That's kind of how I thought about Bob. Back in the day, I even bought a fire shirt. Yeah, I remember you telling me about that. I do. In fact, I have I had a shirt custom made where um, what's it called? Hold on, I'll tell you after this extra point. Hold on, because I have an interesting, like something similar to that. They're not even kicking the extra point, or for now at least. They're showing a replay of that bogus touchdown. I remember it was the 2021 season. Jameis Winston got hurt, and Trevor Siemian came in. And okay, now they're about to kick it. Kick is up and right down the middle. Good. Okay, yay. Panthers up 7-0. I remember Trevor Siemian came in for Jameis, and he actually beat Tom Brady. Like, we beat the Bucs when they had Tom Brady. And I remember after that game, I was like, okay, maybe we could win some games with Trevor Siemian at quarterback. And then he played like dog water the rest of the season. So I had my mother or somebody make me a custom shirt that said, I blame Trevor. And every single time something bad happened that season, I would just rock on the I blame Trevor shirt. And it just became a whole meme after that. For me, at least. And the Saints continue to be the Saints. I mean, look. Last time we played the Panthers, we gave up a touchdown on their opening drive, and the Panthers didn't score after that. So maybe we can get something similar. I mean, yeah, week 10, we played against the Panthers, and the Panthers scored a touchdown on their opening drive, and then we stopped them the rest of the game. So, Kyle says, but hey, the Chiefs are out. Yes, they are, man. At least that's something we can all agree on. I'm pretty sure 31 fan bases in the NFL can all come to an agreement. At least the Chiefs are out. 31 of the 32 fan bases, we can all agree. It doesn't matter who you like. It doesn't matter if you're an Atlanta fan, a Saints fan, a Bengals fan, a Steelers fan, a Texans fan, a Jaguars fan, a Rams fan, a Patriots fan. It doesn't matter what fan you are. If you are not a Chiefs fan, we can all come to an agreement. At least the Chiefs are out. But now just got to get Pittsburgh out. Well, I just don't want Aaron Rodgers to win. So I'll root for that as long as Aaron Rodgers is on the Steelers. He's a snobby dude. Okay, let's see. Packers up on the Broncos 3-0. Lions up on the Rams 7-0. Panthers up on the Saints 7-0. 49ers up on the Titans 7-0. And the Colts and Seahawks are still scoreless. Kyle says, go Ravens birthday. That's how I feel about the Panthers. Like, obviously, I want the Saints to beat the Panthers this week. But after this week, the Panthers can win the rest of their games for all I care. Just so Atlanta and Tampa Bay could both be out, And like I said, I don't even hate Tampa Bay. But they always just want to be our rivals so bad. They want to be a rival that I literally had to become an evil empire this week just so they could all shut up. They were talking all week saying how we are the team you should be paying attention to. And then we beat them with Tyler Shuck, and then they went ghost. Kyle says, I thought Atlanta was already out. Yeah, they are. They got eliminated last week when they lost to Seattle 37-9. When Rashid Shaheed scored a touchdown. All right, come on, Saints. Let's do something on this offensive drive. I don't care what it is as long as it ends up with us getting points. I don't care how. Can we at least get some first downs? Like, bro, if we punt, at least make it an interesting drive. Like, if we don't get no points, at least make it interesting. No. Screw that. No, I want points. Screw what I was just saying. Because most of the drives this season were interesting. We ended up with no points, and so where that got us. All right, let's score touchdown. Mason Tipton, you know what you got to do. The Saints, I will say, the Saints always find some great return men. All right, it's going to be returned by, is that Tipton? No, that's not Tipton. That's Devin Neal. Devin Neal gets it out to the 35-yard line almost. But the Saints, they always find great return men. First, they found Deontay Hardy. Then they got Rashid Shaheed. Now they got Mason Tipton and Devin Neal. Devin Neal can return some kicks too now. Whew, man. At least our special teams are a little bit special. Breaking news, y'all. The Titans got points. Yep, Kellen Moore this season is 3-10 as head coach. Yeah, we don't got to talk about that. 1st and 10. Saints from their own 34. Shuck under center. Mason Tipton motions to the left. Tyler Shuck takes a snap, hands off to Devin Neal, who gets nothing. Not a thing. On the pregame show, we were saying how the Panthers' defensive line is the time for the Saints' offensive line to wake up. Now when you're doing stuff like this, all right. Is that Derek Brown or Bobby Brown? Second down with the Saints coming up. Second and 10 from their own 34. Tipton in motion. Tyler Shuck takes a snap. Shuck is looking. Shuck is going to roll out to his left. Shuck evades time, throws. Or no, Shuck kept it himself. That must have been a pump fake. It's going to be third down. He runs for a few yards there. The whole thing was filmed in Stanley Cooper's basement. Third down. All right. It's 3rd and 6 coming up for the Saints. From inside their own, from their own 38. Tyler Shuck takes a snapshot, quick throw, and it's caught. Juwan Johnson gets it across the 50 for a Saints first down. There you go, Tyler Shuck. Pretty good throw to Juwan Johnson. Hit him where he could catch the ball, and he actually caught it. 1st and 10 at the 50. Play action. Tyler Shuck is going to dump it low. It's caught. Caught by Devin Neal for like a gain of 4. It's going to be second down. Tackled by Nick Scott and Trevin Wallace. It's going to come up as a 2nd and 6 coming up for the Saints. All right. Ezro Evero, the Panthers defensive coordinator. 2nd and 6. Saints have it inside the Panthers 47. Taysom Hill in motion. Pitches it to Devin Neal, who gets like 2 yards there. It's going to be third down coming up for the Saints, tackled by Derek Brown or Bobby Brown or both of them, or maybe all the Browns. Third down. 3rd and 4. It should be illegal for the Panthers, for any team to have 2 people with the same name. 3rd and 4 for the Saints. If these cats keep crying, I'm whatever. 3rd and 4 at the Panthers 44. Saints this season 38%. It's going to be hand off to Devin Neal, and he gets nothing. Nothing on 3rd and 4. It's 4th down. Honestly, if I'm the Saints, I'm going for it. I mean, you got nothing to lose. This is basically a preseason game. Like, bro, our offensive line is just so bad. All right, Saints offense is going for it. At least they're lining up to go for it. From the Panthers 44. Flag on the play. It's going to be a false start. False start on Luke Fortner. The guy that Gail Benson said, you know why Mickey Loomis is doing a good job? Because we traded for Luke Fortner. We traded for Luke Fortner. That's the same dude. Bro, I'm so sick and tired of it, bro. Whatever. 4th and 9. Now we can't even go for it no more. Thanks a lot, Luke. Lukey. Playing like some dookie. Thanks a lot. Kai Kroger now has to punt the ball for the 2nd time today. Punt is away. Decent punt. Fair catches it around the 11. Panthers ball. Ay, mamma mia. With like 2:45 to go in the first quarter. Well, it is what it is. See some of these scores. All right, Packers up on the Broncos 3-0. Lions up on the Rams 7-0. Panthers up on the Saints 7-0. 49ers up on the Titans 7-3. And the Colts and Seahawks are tied 3-3. The good news is Kentucky is beating Belmont. What, in basketball? Cool. Hold on, let me get my predictions here. Let me just mark them so I don't forget to do them later. Let's see. Gotta sort through all of these. Alright, let me see this real quick. Women's basketball. That's nice. Hold up. Okay, so Bears right. I got Bengals wrong. Sorry, Kyle. Chargers right. Bills right. Giants wrong. Screw me. Eagles right. Jaguars right. Texans right. But I'm doing a pretty good week. What about that? What is my pops doing? Let's see. He got Bears right. Ravens right. Chiefs wrong. Bills right. Giants wrong. Eagles right. Jaguars right. Okay, so we basically have the same record. Okay, just had to get that out the way. Now, can the Saints please get a defensive stop, man? Like, our defense can get stops whenever they feels like it, but you good? All right. All right. All right. Bitches. Hey, the men's team beat Indiana, though. Bitch, as usual. I mean, Fernando Mendoza, the quarterback for the Indiana Hoosiers. I mean, shoot, he just won the Heisman last night, so yeah. So Indiana's on the up and up. I'm just glad they beat Ohio State. I just can't stand those people. Brandon Staley, Saints defensive coordinator. Hey, Brandon Staley, you've been doing a good job so far, but I want you to do a better job. Start hurt some. All right. All right. The FIU basketball. All right, bet. 1st and 10. Carolina from inside their own 11. Bryce Young, middle school looking ass, takes a snap. Hands it off to Dowdle for like a pickup of 5 somehow. All right, let's see. Kyle, do you like Indiana basketball? Because they're your favorite college basketball team. No, Connor. He does not like Indiana, and that's one of his least favorite teams. 2nd and 6 for Carolina. His favorite team's Kentucky, not Indiana. Second and 6. Carolina from inside their own 16. It's a play action. Young rolls out to the left. Pump fakes, throws it to a wide open first. Wide open. Is that Tommy Tremble, the same dude that dropped the pass from earlier, but now he catches the ball? Okay, first down. UK and you don't get along. First down, bro. Cameron Jordan, you've been in the leagues. You've been in the league for almost the same amount of years I've been born. You should know not to jump on a pump fake. Whatever. 1st and 10. Panthers have the ball at their own 25. It's a pitch to Rico Dowdle, and he goes out of bounds. Saints defense holds him to like only 3 yards. There is a flag. What's the flag? What's the flag? I swear if it's on us, I am going to destroy something. Rico Dowdle's not celebrating, so that's something, I guess. I don't know. What's the flag, though? Oh, I hate everything about Ohio State. We can agree on that. Huh? What's the flag? Personal foul on Jordan Howard. What? What happened? What Jordan Howard didn't do? How is that personal foul? How is that a personal foul? So it's going to be one of those games. 1st and 10, play action. Bryce Young evades all the pressure, and he's just going to run out of bounds for like only a gain of 2. Cameron Jordan pushes him out of bounds, and they're going to go. Cameron Jordan. Cameron Jordan, go ahead and retire. You clearly don't care about. You clearly don't care at this point. You don't freaking care. That's not even a. That's not even. I can't even blame him on that. He was still in bounds. He was still in bounds, bruh. These referees are tripping. So it's gonna be one of these games, I see. Oh, it's on Carolina. Okay, I love these refs. I hope these refs never die. I hope these referees are. I hope they find everything that their life. I hope these referees have everything in their life. Okay, I love these referees. I love these referees. Let's see. I have no reason to hate Ohio State other than all of the actual people I grew up with were Ohio State fans. But I promise you, that's enough. Yeah, I feel that. So yeah, they call it Nico McQuan who pushed Cam Jordan. So you know what? I hope these referees are the refs for every single game. If they do stuff like this. So they call it on Ika Makwanu. So it's going to be 2nd and 23. If the defense still gives this up, I am going to sue every one of our defensive players and Brandon Staley. 2nd and 23 from their own 29. Bryce Young looking. He tries to get out of pressure. He rolls out to his left. He's going to throw and basically darts it in the direction of 87. It's going to be 3rd down intended for somebody. That's the exact same play Osai got flagged for in the 22 AFC Championship game. What, did you watch? Are you watching the Saints game too? Are we talking about the same thing? But it's like, I don't know. I mean, they didn't call a flag on Cam Jordan, thank God, because I was about to say, why? But it's like, okay, they called on Ika McQuan because of late stuff, so okay. I can get with that. And I'm not just being a biased Saints fan when I say this. Like, that, Ika McQuan did, like, y'all know me. Like, y'all know I try to take my bias out of things. But yeah, 3rd and 23. Panthers have it inside their own 28. It's going to be a handoff to Hubbard, so they're basically just punting on 3rd down at that point. Bro, I thought he was about to get the 1st down. I ain't going to lie to you. But it's 4th down. Not watching, I'm just listening to your call. Okay, yeah. Well, it's like, because, like, the thing was, hold on, let me see if I can go back to it. I mean, it doesn't matter anymore. I mean, it's about to end the 1st quarter, so not like I'm about to miss anything. Let me see if I can go back to it. Hold up. Alright, I mean, they ended up calling a flag in Carolina anyway. Let me see. Yeah, so Bryce Young was running. And yeah, he was still in bounds. Like, he had 2 feet in bounds when Cam Jordan pushed him. So when they threw that flag, I was like, oh, shoot. But yeah. And the 1st quarter, Panthers up 7-0. Because, like, nah, that would have been, like, because Bryce Young wasn't even, like, he was technically near the sideline, but he was nowhere near to stepping out of bounds. So I was like, nah, bro, if they called that is some bogus. But thank God they did not call that. And they called it on the Panthers guy. Ika McQuan, former 1st-round pick. Okay. And in the 1st quarter, Panthers up 7-0. Saints will be getting the ball back as Carolina has to punt. Unless they're psychos, then they go for it on 4th and 13. But unless they're psychos, we will most likely be getting this ball back. And hopefully Tyler Shuck can lead touchdown. Or hopefully Tyler Shuck doesn't even have to hit the field. Hopefully Mason Tipton catch ball and he goes to the Beijing. All right, let's see. Packers up on the Broncos 6-0. Oh, so many points getting scored over there. Lions tied with the Rams 7-7. Panthers up on the Saints 7-0. 49ers up on the Titans 14-3. Colts tied with the Seahawks 3-3. So many field goals. Is it just me or like today? Ooh, Phillip Rivers not playing good. But what did you expect Phillip Rivers to do? I mean, dude hasn't played football since 2020. The last time Phillip Rivers played football was the same year Drew Brees retired. That's how long it's been since that man played football. Speaking of Drew Brees, this jersey must be the good luck jersey, hopefully. But anyways, like I was saying, last time Phillip Rivers played football, Drew Brees was still playing technically. So it's like, bro, what did you expect from him? And you got Cam Newton on his little podcast saying, like just screaming that he didn't get signed by the Colts or they didn't even call him. Like I get where he's coming from, but like Cam Newton, you're just trash at football. Like Cam Newton wasn't even great in Carolina. Genesis, what are you doing? Excuse me. Why are you crying? Are you okay, Genesis? This is not like you. You don't walk into the frame. Like you can chill in here, but you can't. But I need to see my. Fuck yeah, man. Dude's about to break. Hold on, what's going on, bro? Did he actually break the computer? Okay, I'm so confused now. Hold up. Computer's completely frozen now. Okay, now I'm starting to move something. Okay. All right, fourth down. Panthers about to punt to start the second quarter. Okay, yeah, we're good now. Okay, good. It's slow. All right, punt is away. It's gonna travel, and it's going. Is that a touchback, or are they gonna say it went out of bounds? John, that's somebody named Martin. How the F are the Texans 6-0 in the last 6 games? Well, most of that was Davis Mills. LOL. The Texans defense is no joke. The Texans defense, so they say that was out of bounds at the 5. Okay. The Texans defense has been the reason the Texans have been winning most of those games. Like the Bills game, when the Texans beat the Bills, Davis Mills didn't even have that great of a game. Like, he had a good enough game to win, but Texans defense, they are playing so good enough to the point where it's like Texans defense is just playing great. Well, yeah, just playing defense. What a concept. I mean, yeah. I understand. I mean, yeah. I remember a time where the Saints had the best defense in the league, and now we're sitting here. Ironically, it was Dennis Allen's defense that had us winning games. Well, not winning games, but no. First and 10 at their own 5. Tyler Shuck takes a snap. It's going to be a play action. Rolls out in the end zone. Throws. It's caught by who else but Jack Stoll. Yep, Jack Stoll having a reception. That's what I had on my bingo card. Yep, best tight end of all time, Jack Stoll. All right, second down. Dude is, I think, our third string tight end, and I won't be shocked if he is. Or nah, Juwan Johnson, he catches passes whenever he feels like it. But, I'm not gonna lie though, Juwan Johnson, he's been catching some freaking passes the last few games. Second and 3. He also dropped a pass last week, but that's it's gonna be a handoff for a first down. Yay, Devin Neal. I think that's somebody else. That's number 30. That's Audric Estime, right? Yeah. Dennis Allen has always been a good DC. Like, you can't even deny that. That's why I thought he'd make a good head coach even when the Raiders thing. I mean, yeah, look, Dennis Allen had, okay, how do I put this lightly? When Sean Payton was the Saints head coach and Dennis Allen was mainly a defensive coordinator, he was pretty good. In fact, I would argue he was probably the best defensive coordinator in that time span. However, as it's a handoff to Devin Neal, who gets like 2 yards, if that, it's going to be second down for the Saints. However, when he became a head coach, that's when the defense kept falling apart. So I don't know. He's the guy where if he's just focused on the defense, maybe something. I mean, he's not even doing that great with Chicago for real. Like, they're 9-4, but like the defense is definitely not the reason. Definitely not. Second and 8. Tyler Shuck, they blew the play dead. There's a flag. Oh my god. Where is it? False start on Luke Fortner, brother in Christ. Yo, guys, do you know why Mickey Loomis is the best general manager in the league? You want to know why? Because he traded for a guy that has 2 false start penalties today. Brother, you're a center. You should only know 2 things if you're a center. Hike football, block football. But you're going to have us getting gaslighted. Gail Benson's getting gaslighted. Second and 13, Tyler Shuck. He's going to throw. That was nearly intercepted. That was so close to being picked off. It's not even funny. That was so. And the Panthers would have got set up in the red zone. Or almost in the red zone. It's going to be third and 13, though. That was almost intercepted. Like, he had Valley wide open, but he just missed him. Misfired him. Like, oh, was so close to being picked off. Third down. Maybe a miracle can happen here. It's 3rd and 13. From the Saints own, the Saints have at their own 14 with a 3rd and 13. Tyler Shuck and shotgun takes a snap. Shuck, he is gonna throw it, and did he catch that? Holy crap! Devon Valley caught that. Oh, Devon Valley's the future. Honestly, hate me or love, I don't care. Devon Valley's our best receiver. I don't care what nobody says. I don't care what nobody says. And that should be roughing the passer. That should be roughing the passer. Okay, they threw the flag. Okay, I see the flag. Yeah, that's roughing the passer too, so we got 50 more yards added onto that. But say whatever you want about Chris Olave, first round pick, best guy. Devon Valley's our best receiver. All right, let's see. For great defensive coordinator for the Broncos for 1 year in fairness, great defensive coordinator for the Saints, and overall the Bears defense hasn't been great, but they have been clutch at times. I mean, yeah, but I don't know. I mean, their defense gave up 30 points to a Tyler Huntley-led Ravens team. I mean, how much stock do you really take in that? 1st and 10. Saints have at their own 45. Tyler Shuck takes a snap, play action. Shuck, he gets sacked. That's cool. That's cool. Who was that? 87. I mean, he's Foster Moreau. He's not an lineman. But the fact that the Saints have drafted an offensive lineman every first round since 2020. Since 2020, the Saints have taken an offensive lineman in the first round for every year. And yet we still have one of the worst offensive lines ever. 2nd and 14. It might have been longer than 2020. I'm probably being generous with saying that. Play action. Tyler Shuck is going to throw, and it's caught. There is a flag, though. What's the flag? I'm not going to lie. Loki saw holding, so I think it's probably going to be holding on the Saints. Because, our offensive line is that trash. My guess is the Bears' defense will be significantly better. No. Holding on the Saints. Bro, who is our... Okay, so it was a flag on both teams, I guess. Flags on both teams. Okay. It's fine. It's fine, I guess. Who is our offensive line coach? Was that on Fuaga too? No, that's on Banks. Yeah, I saw that too. I didn't say nothing because I was hoping I was tripping. But when the flag came out, I was like, "It's probably gonna be holding on Banks." I saw it in real time. It's 2nd and 14 because I guess there was also a penalty on Carolina. But I had my head down, so I don't know. I think they called defensive holding as well. I don't know. Shuck pump fake. Shuck's gonna dump it off. It's caught. Definitely, there is a flag. You gotta love those 0-yard receptions. But hey, I would actually love the 0-yard reception if it's a defensive penalty. What is the flag, ref? Tell us the flag. March us closer. What's the flag? Let's go, North Carolina. Okay, I'll take it. Illegal hands to the face on good old Bobby Brown. Gotta love Bobby Brown. Gotta love Bobby Brown. Yeah, he kind of stopped him in the head too. 10:39 left in the half. Clock now runs. 1st and 10. Saints have it at their own 46. Valet in motion. Tipton in motion. It's going to be a handoff to Devin Neal, who gets about like 2. It's going to be 2nd down coming up for the Saints. It's nice. It is 2nd down. Okay. All right. Let's go, Cal. Get this offense going. I totally forgot our head coach is Kellen Moore. Be honest with you. I was so focused on talking about Dennis Allen that I was thinking Dennis Allen was still our coach. Thank God he's not. Second and 8, even though it still feels like he is. Not saying Kellen Moore's bad. It just felt like Mickey Loomis was never going to fire him. And to be honest, Mickey Loomis not even the one that fired him. Tyler Shuck throws. It's caught wide open. Devon Valley, first down. This is what I'm saying. Devon Valley is our best receiver on the team. I'm not debating nobody. Chris Olave, he has his good games from here and there. But when you throw the ball to Valley, I've only seen him drop the ball like maybe one time. Like, Valley catches passes. He does do that. First and 10, Chris Olave in motion. It's going to be a handoff to Devin Neal, who gets it to the outside, picks up about 3 yards, and there's a flag. Brother in Christ. What is this flag, bro? Oh, it's estimate. Bro, I keep on getting these dudes mixed up. What is the flag? Okay, please. It's holding on the Saints. Because of course it is. Of course it's holding. Hold on Juwan Johnson's tail. Juwan Johnson. LMO. What is he doing that for? Like, yes, what is Juwan Johnson? Bro, we could have had Tyler Warren, bro. We could have had Tyler Warren. But instead, we chose to sign this dude for $30 million. $30 million to do that. And I was defending Juwan Johnson when he gave him that money. But now I was a dumb person, apparently. First and 20. Tyler Shuck throws, caught. It's a short reception caught by Chris Olave. He's going to be second down. Gets like 5 yards there, though. It's whatever. It's second and 13, so that's 7. That was a tough grab. I ain't going to lie to you. I mean, yeah. I mean, that's the pass you should be catching, but I'm glad he actually caught it. Second and 13. Saints have at Carolina's 45. What happened, bro? This better be a timeout. And there's a flag. What? False start, bro. Timeout. Can we just? It's like the Saints. The Saints, they don't lose to teams. The Saints' biggest enemy is themselves, bro. It is second and 18. We had the ball at the Panthers 42 at one point, and I'm pretty sure we have the ball around our own 42 now. There's no discipline with this team. Second and 18 at the 50. Tyler Shuck throws, and it's... Did Devon Valley catch that ball? He caught that ball. It's going to be third and 1. Valley is the best receiver I've ever seen in my life. I mean, Juwan Johnson's the best receiver on the team. Although at the time it was purely a coincidence. Only that's a coincidence is how this got. Devon Valley made a heck of a grab. Probably the best catch all season from any receiver. Third and 1. Devin Neal picks up the first down. Chris Olave did have that one-handed reception against Carolina, but other than that, everything's been all right, I guess. First down. Man, Devon Valley. Just throw the ball to Valley. At this point, I mean, that's why you traded for him. You traded 2 draft picks for him. You might as well use them. God, I don't know about that. I mean, that was perfect timing, though. I'm not going to lie. Like, the man commits holding as soon as you say so. Devon Valley, last 3 games, 14 receptions, 170 yards, and a touchdown. You don't think we should have been throwing him the ball earlier? First and 10 at the Panthers 30. It's going to be a handoff. Devin Neal to the 20, to the 15, and he's going to run out of bounds. He loses the ball, but that's not even going to count as a fumble. He was out of bounds, and he technically fumbled the ball. But first down, and the Saints are now in the red zone. But now it's the tough part. Now it's the tough part. The Saints did good in the red zone last week, but now it's the tough part. And the Saints score in the freaking red zone. And when I say score, I don't mean Charlie Smythe kicked the chippiest shot field goal he's ever tried. I mean, can we get into that end zone? Devin Neal, man, he's the future running back right here. Like, I love Kamara. Kamara's just not good anymore. So it's like, look, and I love Kamara, but he's just not worth anything at this point. Like, this man, like, I want to blame the offensive line, but like, I mean, Devin Neal's doing good. So maybe it's just the scheme doesn't work for Kamara no more, which. It's a tough situation with Kamara. First and 10 from the 15 of Carolina. Tipped it in motion. Hands it off. Tyler Shuck keeps it himself. And And he's going to run out of bounds with 3 yards. I mean, hey, Tyler Shuck ran for 2 touchdowns last week, and it was not tush pushies. The man ran for like 30-yard touchdowns twice. So we know Tyler Shuck can run that ball. Saints 41% touchdown rate in the red zone this season, which is the lowest in the NFL. That proves my point when I say we can't score in the freaking red zone. But I'm willing to put all that aside if we can score in the red zone. 2nd and 7. Saints have it inside the Panthers 13. Taysom Hill motions to the left. To the left. Okay. Shuck is going to throw. Juwan Johnson batted it up and caught it, and then he's going to be like a yard shy of the line of game. It's going to be like 3rd and 1. This man, Juwan Johnson, he looked like he was going to drop the ball again. But he just like batted it up to himself, and then he caught it. Yeah, bro. Like, I don't know how he did that. The man can catch the ball when he bats it to himself, but the man can't catch the ball if it's like this. Okay. Mike Jackson. He was the one that batted it up. 3rd and 1. I mean, yeah. 3rd and 1. Saints lining up for a tush pushy. Oh, this is going to be a fake tush pushy. Hand off to Taysom Hill. He had the first down, but he hesitated, and he's going to be short. This man probably even had a touchdown. Why, Taysom? Why would you? Are you serious right now? The man had a free first down if he kept going, but he hesitated and then ran backwards, bro. Oh, bro, that's the Saints season for you. You got to go for this. You cannot even consider. All right, yeah, they're going for it. 4th and 1 at the 6 of Carolina. Saints this season is 9 for something. It's a tush pushy. Tyler Shuck gets the first down. Well, I don't know if it's technically tush pushy, but it was a QB sneak. 1st and goal. Tyler Shuck gets the first down. Bobby Bryant playing some defense, though. 1st and goal. After the Shuck. First down. There we go. My bad. 1st and goal. Come on, Shuck. Get some home cooking. Bro, I gotta move this out of the way. I can barely see what they're doing. Okay, that's good. All right, it's gonna be a pitch to Devin Neal, who cuts into the middle. Touchdown! No flags. Hold up, no flags, right? No flags. Touchdown! Devin Neal. Saints are on the board. Now, every time the Saints score, I'm extra cautious. Like, every time they score, I'm like, please don't, no flag, because I'm not trying to celebrate and have it wiped away. Yeah, I'm definitely just trolling a little. Trolling about what? About the Juwan Johnson thing? I mean, I guess technically by the letter of the law, you are. Okay, what did I just do? Devin Neal touchdown. That's what just happened. 3:32 left. Charlie Smythe kick is up right down the middle. Saints are now, bro, son of a gun. Saints are now tied 7-7 with the Carolina Kitty Cats. Yeah, I was talking to Connor. Oh, yeah, Connor, yeah. Bro, son of a gun. What are you? What? I don't care. Gosh. All right. Well, Devin Neal got a touchdown, so if our defense can get another stop, Saints got momentum. I mean, the Saints currently are right with momentum. I mean, I liked a lot of stuff. You know, Devon Vele is our number 1 receiver. Hate it or love it. Chris Olave. I love Chris Olave as a player. I think he's a fun guy to root for. The man has caught one pass. Like, Tyler Shuck's chemistry with Devon Vele is beautiful. I don't know if it's because, you know, I mean, you would think his connection with Chris Olave would be better than his with Vele. But I don't know. Because, you know, he's been like a lot. Vele just got on the team before the 3rd preseason game. Or no, it might have been after that game. I don't know. But we'll just see how this team plays with Talishuk and Devon Valley as the 1-2 combo at this point. Like, I remember a few weeks ago, we were all the Saints fans, we were talking about how that Devon Valley trade was a disaster because you gave up 2 draft picks that could be key for your rebuild, and you're not even using Valley. But now the conversation is maybe that was a trade that might end up paying off for the Saints in the long run because Devon Valley is catching everything that's thrown his way. Like, it doesn't matter if it's high like these, low like these. Like, the only pass I think he didn't catch was the one that was super low to the point where it was almost intercepted. That's, I think, the only pass that he didn't bring in. So, and he is your big body receiver. I mean, the entire offseason we're talking about the Saints need to get a big body receiver. That's why you trade for Devon Valley. So when you throw the ball to Devon Valley and good things happen, maybe it's because he's your big body receiver. If you keep throwing the ball to Devon Valley, good things are sure to follow. Like I said, I think he's our number 1 receiver. I don't care, hate it or love it, he's your number 1. It's not Chris Olave no more. It's Devon Valley. We are watching the Devon Valley show. All right. Scoring drive, 17 plays, 95 yards, 11:22 off the clock. That was the longest drive of the season by plays, yards, and time for the Saints. And it was capped off by a Devin Neal 4-yard touchdown run. All right, come on. Now the defense has got to lock it in. 7-7. 3:32 to go in the half. Panthers do get the ball to start the second half, though, so hopefully our defense can come through for us. The kick is away. It's going to be fielded at the 5. He's going to take it to the 10, to the 15, 20. Rico Dowdle to, like, the 27. Okay. Decent return by Carolina. Now, let's see if our defense... I do not want to watch those SpongeBob SquarePants. I don't even know why that's on my thing. I've not watched that show in, like, 5 years. Or at least from this TV. I mean, sometimes I watched it when I was forced to, but, you know. Pedro McMillan, second in receiving yards among all rookies this season. You know, he's under Mika Buka. All right. It's weird. Last week, we had Panther fans room for us, and this week we got Bucks fans room for us. All right. 1st and 10. Panthers have at their own 27. 3:26 to go in the half. Jalen Coker in motion. Bryce Young takes a snap. Chase Young tried to bring some pressure, but got chipped. Throws to a wide open guy. Is that Coker? Yeah, Jalen Coker wide open for first down. What's up, Jerry? What's going on, my brother? Like, Jalen Coker was so open. Like, who was supposed to guard? I mean, I don't even know if anybody was supposed to guard. That was just terrible defensive coverage. Was that zone? Never run zone again if that was zone. It's definitely not man. I think that was like a zone. And I think the Panthers called a zone beater. 1st and 10 at the Saints 49. Hands it off to Chuba Hubbard right up the middle, who only gets about 3-4-ish yards. It's going to be second down coming up for Carolina. All right. It's second down. 2nd and 8. Panthers are going to have to run at least one more play before the 2-minute warning. In fact, they're only going to have enough time for one more play because the clocks are kind of similar. But the play clock would be, I mean, maybe they don't even got it. I don't know about these rules. 2nd and 8 at the Saints 47. Coker in motion. Young takes a snap, hands it off to that's Chuba Hubbard. Saints defense only allows them to get like 2 or 3 yards there. It's going to be 3rd down. As we go to the 2-minute warning, it is a tied game, 7-7. If the defense can get us off on this play and our offense can take the field, we'll see what we can do. All right. 7-7. It's all tied in New Orleans. This is I think we only have 2 more games. It's in New Orleans. We have this game, and I think the Jets game. So I think our next 2 games are at home, and then the last 2 are on the road. Let's see. Broncos up on the Packers 7-6. Lions up on the Rams 17-14. Panthers and Saints are tied 7-7. 49ers up on the Titans 14-10. And the Colts are up on the Seahawks 6-3. Like I said, I'm just interested to see how Philip Rivers does for the Colts, to be honest. I actually kind of want it to work out for the Colts. You know, he is 5-11 for 42 yards right now, so he's not playing great, but he's doing something. Or she cheats, got a pass with the Seahawks. All right. Try to get checks on. All right, come on. Let's go, defense. Come through. Come through. Come through. Come through. Lord, come through. Come on. You saw the Chiefs got eliminated from the playoffs today? Yeah, they done. Also, what's me for dinner tonight?
Do you mind if I do spaghetti and meat sauce, or does it have to be meatballs?
I mean, I would prefer the meatballs.
So I can get more chopping and stuff.
Alright, I mean, I won't even eat it until after 6 o'clock.
I'm not making it. So
well, I'm not even going to eat until after 6 o'clock because the game should be over. Alright, I'm back. 2 minutes left in the half. 3rd and 5 for Carolina. See the defense and hold them. Come on. Let's get the 4th down. Spam 4s in this chat. 3rd and 5. Chase Young is in the crowd hype. Inside the Saints 45. 3rd down. It's going to be handed off to Hubbard, and the Saints stopped him. He's trying to fight, but he doesn't get the push. 4th down. Now, if you're Carolina, do you go for this or do you punt this? Because if you go for it and you don't get it, you're giving the Saints decent field position to go into the half. But let's see what they decide to do. I think they're often staying out there. It's 4th and 3. They're going for it. Bryce Young takes a snap. Saints bring pressure, but it doesn't matter. Young throws, caught. Wide open, Tedero McMillan.
yeah.
How do you not sack him there? How the frick do you not sack him there? This is what I'm saying, man. Was that Grand? Yeah, that was Grando. 46 seconds. Bryce Young is going to throw, and it's out of bounds. Incomplete. That should have been ground. I mean, you can maybe make an argument he was in the area. It's 2nd and 10. Second and 10 for the Panthers. Jatavion Sanders in motion. Bryce Young takes a snap. Dumps off. It's caught by Sanders. And Sanker makes a great tackle to make sure he doesn't get. He might have even lost a yard there. Start out. Granderson's starting to make me mad. I mean, Granderson's just. He's good, but there's some times where he just completely whiffs on a tackle. And that was one of them. Panthers call the first time out with 30 seconds left. He can, like Grant, I think had 2 tackles for a loss last week, but then he has times where he just does stuff like that. Um, 30 seconds going to half, 3rd and 11. And Kellen Moore, look, Kellen Moore's biggest flaw, he cannot manage this clock, bro. It's like it was 4th down, and he did not call a timeout. So now even if you stop him here, you're not going to have any time to work with. That's one thing I wish Kellen Moore, this happened in week 1 too. That's something I wish Kellen Moore knew how to do. Manage the clock. Even if you give up the 1st down on 4th down, at least you got time if they do end up scoring anyway. 3rd and 11. Bryce Young, he is going to throw, and it's bobbled and dropped. Intended for Tedero McMillan. Quincy Riley makes a good play on that ball to get that down. 4th and 11 with 25 seconds. They're about to kick a field goal. It's a chip shot. Yeah, that was almost a touchdown. Quincy Riley just made a good play on it. It's 4th down. Obviously, a field goal was going to come. If he catches that, that's most likely a touchdown. Like there's maybe a world where you tackle him before he gets in, but it's not likely. All right, Ryan Fitzgerald, 40-yard attempt. The kick is up, and for a second it looked like he pushed it to the right, but he curved it back in. So the Panthers are going to take a 10-7 lead over the Saints. Let's see if the Saints do anything with the ball. Probably not, but I don't know. But I wish Kellen Moore used his timeouts. I understand if you call a timeout, you only got 1 remaining, but I would rather give your offense time than worry about the timeouts. That's just something I wish Kellen Moore knew how to do. Just call timeouts. Because the Saints, even if you allow the field goal, you would have had a minute, at least 40 seconds to work with. But now you only got 20 seconds, and that's not even including the kickoff. Packers up on the Broncos 13-7. Lions up on the Rams 17-14. Panthers up on the Saints 10-7. 49ers up on the Titans 17-10. And the Colts are up on the Seahawks 6-3. Hopefully we can get a stop after the half. Can't just let them walk down. We're getting the ball back. The Panthers already got a field goal, so. But Granderson, man, you had Bryce Young, bro. I hate when those type of plays happen. Where it's you have them, but then you don't. Why do you play football at that point? That's so idiotic. It makes no sense. I'm pretty sure we're about to kneel this. We better not. Well, it depends on where we get the ball from. I think. Better not kneel this. $21 seconds to go in the half. 10-7. Ryan Fitzgerald, come on, have the worst kickoff of your life. Kick us away. It's going to be a short one. Returns it from the 11. Mason Tipton is going to get it around the 18. With 15 seconds left, they're not going to do nothing with this. Last drive was the longest drive for the Saints since at least 2000. 17 plays, 95 yards, and took 11:22 off the clock. I mean, we'll see. Kellen Moore's just walking on the sideline and say, I doubt we'd do anything with this. Yeah, victory formation. 1st and 10 at their own 18. Or no, their own 28. Tyler Shuck takes a knee, we're going to go to half. You see, we wouldn't have to take a knee. And we wouldn't have to go to halftime this quick if you would have just called a timeout, Kellen Moore. That's your biggest problem. I like Kellen Moore as a head coach. I don't like his clock management, though. It's like we would have had plenty of opportunities to score before the half. Even if Carolina does convert on the 4th down, we would have had plenty of opportunities to score the ball if you would have called a timeout. I should not be the one to have to tell you these. Now it's halftime. Panthers get the ball to start the second half. You weren't even able to run any plays because you didn't call a timeout. This ain't the first time you did that. Like, just call a timeout. Like, you let 50 seconds run off. So, of course, you weren't going to do nothing with the ball. So, even the first time you did it. What? I'm watching the Saints game. It's halftime. Idiot. Huh? It's a joke, bro. You can't take no joke. I'm gonna pull your plug.
Is that Rivers?
Yes.
Is Tom Brady crying? Is Cameron crying?
All you had to do was call a timeout, Kellen Moore. That all could have been avoided. Kellen Moore's biggest flaw as a head coach is his clock management. The man cannot manage a clock, bro. And I hope he gets better at that. But I've been defending him for the longest time. But this ain't the first time he did this. He did this week 1 against Arizona. He let 50 seconds run off. He let 50 seconds run off the clock, and he didn't even call a timeout. It's like, that's why you were given 3 timeouts. Why are you not using them? Saints don't deserve to win this game if you can't even manage a clock. It is what it is. Like, losing is now what's pissing me off right now. The fact that Kellen Moore sat there with 2 timeouts and didn't use one of them. That's what got me upset. Like, why? It's 4th down. Even if you give up the first down, if they go ahead and score, they're not running every single time off the clock. Or, it's like I don't even know what to say anymore. But it's whatever. Like, if he would just call a timeout when he needs to, we wouldn't be in the situation. And that's why I'm irritated right now. It's like you have 2 timeouts and you decide not to call a single one before the half, so we have to go into halftime losing without even having a chance to score. Panthers gave you no time to score because you did not call a freaking timeout. You have 2 timeouts for a reason. Use them. Please. Please, Kellen Moore, learn how to use a timeout. Learn how to use a timeout so we can stop losing games. Oh my gosh, bro. Alright. Just so out of it right now. It's like, why does he not decide to call a timeout? Like, what is wrong with calling a timeout, Kellen Moore? What's wrong with it? Like, why do you have a big issue with calling a timeout? It's like this man never calls timeouts. I can't remember. I can't name the last time this man called a timeout. Drew Lock's playing. Nah, I'm playing. Like, brother, I still want Kellen Moore to succeed. I still think he will succeed. But you gotta learn how to call a timeout, buddy. Tyler Shucks once again having another good game. Rams just called a timeout. The Packers just called a timeout. All these guys calling timeouts whenever they need to call a timeout. But yet we are just sitting at home not calling timeout. But anyways. Alright. Let's see this. Let's see. So, yep, Chiefs got eliminated. Bengals got eliminated this week. And in the NFC, did anybody new get eliminated? Yep. So the Vikings got eliminated before they even played. I'm assuming it's because the Bears won. And I'm guessing the Bears got the tiebreaker over Minnesota, so pretty sure that eliminated the Vikings. So the only teams that are still in the race for the AFC that are trying to make the playoffs, Colts, Ravens, Dolphins, and for the NFC, it's Lions, Buccaneers, Cowboys. So only 10 teams from each conference are still fighting for playoff seeding. Now, there's some teams that are basically guaranteed to make playoffs, but they're not in it yet. If there's some teams where if they even lose out, you're probably confident that they are making the playoffs. The Saints got to lock in the second half. Okay. Must lock in. All right, time to start the third quarter. Saints down 3 to the Panthers 10-7. All right, Robert Griffin III, 2012 NFL Offensive Rookie of the Year, is on the call today, and he's with Jason Bennett. Yeah. All right. Time for the second half. All right. Charlie Smythe is out here to kick it. To begin the second half. Come on, defense. We need some type of spark. All right, Charlie Smythe. Kick be away. It's going to be returning from about the 4 to the 10, 15, 20. Gets it to the 30. That's where the Panthers are going to start. All right, defense. Let's get a turnover. Pick 6. First and 10 of the Panthers from their own 30. Jatavion Sanders motions to the left. Bryce Young is under center. Takes a snap, hands it off to Rico Dowdle, and the Saints swarm him there in the backfield. They make the tackle. It's going to be second down for the Panthers as Chris Rumpf and Jonathan Bullard combine for the tackle. All right, it's going to be second and 11 coming up for the Panthers. Okay, second and 11. So they lost the yard there. Panthers have it at their own 29. Play clock's running. 3, 2, 1. Bryce Young is going to hand it off again to Rico Dowdle. Feel like a gain of 4. Saints defense contains them there too. Chris Rumpf and Jordan Howden that time on the tackle. It's going to be third down coming up for the Panthers. The defense has a prime opportunity to force a 3 now to start the second half. Let's see if they actually do it, though. It's going to be 3rd and 7 coming up for the Panthers. So you got 4 yards there. Third and 7 coming up. Panthers have it at their own 33. Both teams are 3 for 6 on third down conversions so far. 3rd and 7. Sanders in motion. Bryce Young takes a snap. Saints bring some pressure. Young's going deep with it. Wide open, Xavier Legette. And he's not even touched. First down, wide open. He underthrew that, and it didn't matter. Wide open, bro. Wide open. Wide open, man. Last time Legette played, he had 1 yard, and this week he already has 34. Hand off up the middle, Rico Dowdle. Saints only gets 3 yards there. It's gonna be second down. Jonas Sanker and Pete Werner helped tackle him. It's gonna be second down coming up for the Panthers. Jonas Sanker making good play. Second and 7 coming up for the Panthers. Panthers have it at the Saints 30. 80 rushing yards to Carolina. Saints have 45. It's going to be a fake toss. Bryce Young. He's going to roll out to his right, throw, and the pass is incomplete. That could have been picked off by Quincy Riley, but he forces an incomplete pass. It's going to be 3rd and 7 coming up for the Panthers with 11:57 to go in the third. Let's see. Yeah, he could have picked that off. All right, 3rd and 7. That's why he's a DB and not a receiver. Wait, DBs can still catch balls too, so I hope he can catch ball next time. 3rd and 7. Panthers have it at the Saints 30. Panthers this season are 37% on third down, and today they're 4 for 7. Bryce Young takes the snap. Saints bring some pressure. Young dumps it off, caught by Chuba Hubbard, who cuts it to the middle of the field, and he picks up a bullshit-ass first down. I hate this defense. Every time the Panthers get the third down, it's not like it's even 3rd and 2 or 3rd and 1. It's not like it's 3rd and 1 where it's like they can just sneak it for a first down. It's like it's always 3rd and 7, 3rd and 20, something like that, and then the Saints defense just loses themselves. 1st and 10. Defense just can't tackle nobody. And Rico Dowdle, yay, the Saints defensive line got a tackle for loss, but it doesn't matter. This is what the Saints defense does. They make 2 good plays, and on third down, they lose themselves. I won't be shocked if we stop them on this play. But on third down, that's when all hell breaks loose. It's 2nd and 11 for the Panthers. Panthers have it the Saints 22 with a 2nd and 11. Bryce Young takes a snap. Young's going to roll out to his right. He's going to run, and there is a flag. There is a flag. See what it is. 10-26 going to third. What's the flag? On the Panthers. Let's see. Holding on Taylor Moton. All right, let's see. That's not holding. That's a weak holding. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's weak. I'm not complaining about it, but that's some weak holding. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's gonna be 2nd and long though, but we'll see. 2nd and 21 coming up for the Carolina Panthers. From the Saints 32, 2nd and 21. Play clock's at 2. It's at 1. Bryce Young takes a snap. Young is going to go deep with it. Touchdown, Jalen Coker. Quincy Riley just got beat.
Alright, Wilkins supposed to be adding close to the rush machine and putting on the block.
Right down the middle.
I'm just sticking in. Just let it go. No.
I'm going for the L.
Just make sure it's not. Here. It should be okay. It should still over. To make sure that. Alright, I'll be back. Good, the girls. Can you come feed them for me? Yeah, I'm just trying to make banana bread. Can you feed them for me? Kitties!
That's not right.
No water.
It's go suck it. Like, what am I even watching, bro? What even is that? Down 10. See if Tyler Shuck can make anything happen. Spark a little comeback. Doubt it, but oh. Okay. Kick it away. Turned by Devin Neal, who gets it near the 30. No, that's not Devin Neal. That's Evan Hull. Bro, I keep getting the running backs mixed up. That's Evan Hull. All right, 9:49 to go in the third. Saints ball. See what they can do here. All right. First and 10 for the Saints with 9:49 to go in the third. From their own 28, Tyler Shuck. All right, well, Evan Hull motions in the backfield. It's going to be Tyler Shuck's going to keep it. He's going to run for about 5 yards. It's going to be second down for the Saints. Good run by Tyler Shuck. Good run, second down. Panthers players look like they're fighting with each other. Second and 4 coming up for the Saints. Hand off to Mason Tipton, and he fumbles the ball. He just fumbled the ball. Kelvin Banks, I think, fell on it. No, that's Dylan Redun's, I think. Mason Tipton fumbled the ball, and Dylan Redun's falls on it. That's going to be third and long now. Third down. You got so lucky just to get it back. Just popped out. Mike Jackson's the one that forced it out, and I'm surprised Panthers didn't get it back. Third and 13. Saints have it their own 25. Juwan Johnson in motion. Tyler Shuck takes a snap. Shuck throws, and it's caught! First down. On a third and 13, Devon Belly, who else? Devon Belly makes the grab. First down Saints. That's what I'm talking about. Devon Belly is the best receiver of all time. And that was on J.C. Horn, too. J.C. Horn just backed up too far. First and 10 at their own 40. Mason Tipton in motion. It's going to be a handoff up the middle to Evan Hull, who gets like 5 yards there. It's going to be second down for the Saints coming up. All right. Second down. Second and 7. Saints have it inside their own 44. Tyler Shuck. Let's see. Mason Tipton goes in motion. Tyler Shuck takes a snap. Shuck is going to throw. It's caught by Mason Tipton, who gets tackled out of bounds. It's going to be like a yard shy of the line of the game. It's going to be third down coming up for the Saints. If I'm the Saints, I'm doing two things. I'm either going to do one of two options here on third and 1. Either a QB keeper to Shuck or a quick pass. One or the other. Third and 1 coming up for the Saints. J.C. Horn, only player in the NFL with 2 interceptions in multiple games this year. Oh, wow. Third and 1. All right, Taysom Hill's in that quarterback. Audric Estime motions to the backfield. Okay, Taysom Hill's going to keep it, and I think Taysom Hill picked up enough for a first down. He did. All right, Taysom Hill gets the first down. Like, I'm okay with the Taysom Hill package. Just don't do it. Like, don't overuse the Taysom Hill package. That's my biggest concern with it. Just, like, don't overuse it. All right. Week 10 at Carolina. Taysom Hill played 13 snaps at quarterback, 6 snaps at tight end, 3 snaps at wide receiver, 2 snaps at running back, 1 snap at fullback, and passed on 6 of the 25 snaps. Yes, he did. All right, 1st and 10. Saints have it at the Panthers 49. Taysom Hill motions out. Tyler Shuck takes a snap. All right, pump fake. Shuck pump fakes again. Shuck's going to roll out. He outruns 2 people, and Tyler Shuck runs out of bounds and picks up a Saints first down in the process. There we go, Tyler Shuck. Great run. First down, Saints. It looked like that play was going to get blown up, but Tyler Shuck was able to make nothing into something. Yeah, who was that? Was that Banks or Fuag? I don't know. It was somebody that was on the ground. Yeah, that was Fuag. He was just on the ground. He got pushed on the ground. 1st and 10. Saints have at the Panthers 36. Tyler Shuck in shotgun formation. Play clock's running to 4-3. Tyler Shuck takes a snap. Shuck pump fake. Shuck going to keep himself again and slide. That should be a flag. There, yep, the flag comes out. Derek Brown hit him super late. Tyler Shuck does get up. Man, don't hit my quarterback like that. That's a flag. Don't hit my QB like that. 5:15 to go in the 3rd. Yeah, that should be unnecessary reference on Derek Brown. Yeah, he slid, and then Derek Brown did that. Yeah, that's a flag. Like, that's not as egregious as it first looked. That still should be a flag. Yeah, personal foul on Derek Brown. With 5:15 to go in the 3rd, it's a first down for the Saints, and that should put us in the red zone. Woo-hoo! All right, 1st and 10 for the Saints. Tyler Shuck puts in his mouthpiece. Panthers 5 penalties for 60 yards. Saints 5 penalties for 40 yards. Saints have it the Panthers 20. Mason Tipton in motion. Hand off up the middle to Evan Hull, who picks up about 2 yards. To be 2nd down coming up for the Saints. Was tackled by Bobby Brown and Derek Brown. Both of the Browns. 2nd down. Banks had his hands up in the air. There's a flag. Bro, it's going to be on Banks. Of course, Saints 1 step forward, 10 steps back. For whatever reason. Or maybe it's on the Panthers. I don't know. Who's it on? All right, let me see Banks. Are they going to call that holding? Yep, holding on Kelvin Banks. Second and 23. Saints now have at the Panthers 33. So we went from in the red zone having the ball outside of the red zone. Like way outside the red zone. Tyler Shuck takes a snap. Shuck pump fake. Shuck is going to throw it up. Incomplete. Are you not going to throw a flag for that? Okay, they threw a flag. I was about to say. That should be a pass interference. Or holding or something. But okay, we're going to get a first down out of that. That should have been holding on J.C. Horn. I think. Should at least be a penalty. Let's see what they call. But yeah, that's definitely that's at least holding or PI. That's blatant PI. At least holding. You gotta call one of them. Yep, it's on J.C. Horn. First down, Saints. Yep, they called a pass interference on J.C. Horn. So we got a free first down out of that. Appreciate you, Carolina. 4:33 to go in the 3rd. First and 10 for the Saints. Saints have the football at the Panthers 25. Mason Tipton goes in motion. Tyler Shuck is going to sidearm it, and it's caught by Devon Bele, who got enough for a first down. Saints first down. That was a clean little side on Devon Bele. Yeah, that was a clean sidearm. That looked a little Mahomey right there. First and 10. Saints have it at the Panthers 14. Mason tipped in motion. Handoff up the middle to Evan Hull, who picks up about 2 yards there. It's going to be second down coming up for the Saints. Okay. Second down. Second and 8 coming up for the Saints. Current drive, 11 plays for 60 yards. Second and 8. Saints have it at the Panthers 12. Tyler Shuck takes a snap. Shuck is going to get sacked. It's going to be third down. That's sacked by Bobby Brown and Nick Scorden. It's Luke Fortner again. Like, Luke Fortner is playing terrible. Third and 14. Man, I miss Eric McCoy. Third and 14 coming up for the Saints. Third and 14 at the Panthers 18. Audric Estime motions out. Panthers have 2 QB sacks right now. Tyler Shuck takes a snap. Shuck is going to get out of the sack and then get sacked. Be fourth down. DJ Woonham with the sack. Alright, field goal time. Hopefully we can make it. Cesar Ruiz got turned around again, bro. This is 4th and 20. Charlie Smite's coming out for a 42-yard field goal. Kick is up, and it's good. Okay, at least we have a kicker. It is now 17-10. Alright. It's now 17-10. Let's see the other scores. Alright, let's see these scores. Alright, Packers up on the Broncos 23-14. Lions up on the Rams 24-20. Panthers up on the Saints 17-10. 49ers up on the Titans 24-10. Colts up on the Seahawks 13-9. Alright, let's see if the Saints defense can get a stop this next drive. We're only down 7. Got a field goal for what that's worth. We have a good quarterback in Tyler Shuck. If only our defense was, or if only everybody else was good at football. I mean, Devon Valley is good too, but you know. Sometimes I wonder. I mean, Tyler Shuck is 11 for 14. Like, this man Like it doesn't like this man is a great quarterback if he got the proper help. Like I think we got to start apologizing to Tyler Shuck for everybody because there was somebody who said he was going to be like the biggest bust. Like I know a guy named Wise who said Tyler Shuck was going to be the biggest bust. So yeah, 1:56 to go in the third. 17-10. Let's see if the defense can get us to stop and we can go tie this game. All right. Charlie Smythe is out here to kick the football. Can we get a fumble and Saints recover for the touchdown? Go that way, touchdown. Not that way, touchdown. But maybe that way. Kick us away. It's going to be fielded around the end zone. He's going to take it out. Come on. Are you kidding me? Great return. Panthers get it across the 50. Trevor, and there's a flag on top of that. Please be like holding on Carolina or something. 149 on third. Trevor Etienne. Please be like holding on Carolina. Okay, it's going to be a flag on the Panthers. All right. Illegal formation on the Panthers. All right, it's illegal formation on the Panthers. That's good at least. I don't know where this ball is going to be placed, though. Are they going to have to re-kick this or on Tremaine? Some guy named Tremaine. All right, 1:49 to go in the third. Are we re-kicking it? Are the Panthers getting the ball? Like what's going on there? All right, yeah, okay, we're just going to re-kick it, which maybe could help out the Saints now. I mean, we got bailed out again, so let's bail ourselves out now. 1:49 to go in the third quarter. We're going to re-kick it after the penalty. All right. Just waiting. All right, kick is away from Charlie Smythe. It's going to be returned to the 20, to the 25, past the 30. Another good return by Trevor Etienne. Not as good as the one previous, but Panthers get decent field position here. 1:43 to go in the third. Come on, defense, lock in now. And I mean now. All right. Let's see what our defense can do this drive. Okay. First and 10. Panthers have it at their own 33. Bryce Young takes a snap. It's going to be a play action. Young's going to throw. It's caught by Tommy Tremble, who gets pushed out of bounds by Cameron Jordan. It's going to be second down coming up for the Panthers. Okay. Second down. Decent play there by Cam Jordan to make sure he doesn't really get much. I mean, he got 5 yards. It's going to be second and 5 coming up for the Panthers. All right. Second and 5 coming up for the Panthers, like I just mentioned. Panthers have it at their own 38. Bryce Young is under center. Tommy Tremble motions out to the left. There's a flag. False start, Panthers. False start on Mitchell Evans. Let's go. False start in Carolina is going to be on Mitchell Evans. So that pushes them back 5 yards to where the first play happened. Let's see. Yeah, he moved. Yeah, that's false start. Cameron Jordan was like, yeah, what's that? Let's go. All right, 2nd and 10 coming up for the Panthers after the 5-yard penalty. So it's where it was to begin the drive. Panthers have at their own 33 with the 2nd and 10. Play clock is running to 3. Bryce Young takes a snap, hands it off up the middle. Rico Dowdle and Jordan Howden and Brian Brzee and somebody else helped make the tackle there. It's going to be 3rd down. Didn't get a whole lot there. It's going to be 3rd down for the Panthers. Good tackle defense. Like 3 guys helped make that tackle. Nathan Shepard, Jordan Howden, and Brian Brzee were all in the backfield. It's going to be 3rd down coming up for the Panthers. 3rd and 8. Panthers have it inside their own 29. Clock's just going to run 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that is going to end the 3rd quarter. Saints only trail the Panthers by 7. 17-10 going into the 4th quarter. If the defense can get a stop here on 3rd down, which has been a pain today, if the Saints defense can get a stop here on 3rd down, we can take control. Like, kind of. Like, not control of the game, but we can take control of some momentum for sure, for sure. 3rd quarter's over now. Now we're going to the 4th quarter. Only down 7 to the Panthers. Let's see these scores. All right, Packers up on the Broncos 23-14. Lions up on the Rams 24-20. Panthers up on the Saints 17-10. 49ers up on the Titans 24-10. And the Colts are up on the Seahawks 13-9. That is what's happening. Now let's see if the Saints defense can lock in on 3rd down. You know, if you stop them here, they're going to get the ball back, and you have a chance to go get touchdown. Well, the Broncos just got a touchdown, so now they're only down to the Packers 23-21. They just got a touchdown. Good for them. All right, let's see how the 4th quarter goes. All right. Now it's time for Tyler Shuck to take the mantle here in the 4th quarter. Woo woo! Woo woo! Alright, sound the horns. I just wish that the Saints could get some sacks. I wish we had one. Time to start the 4th quarter. Odds of winning the NFC South, Panthers with the win 62%, with the loss 24%. Well, I hope it goes down to 24, but I hope y'all still win the division. Can't win today. At least I don't want y'all to win today, I should say. Alright, score 17-10. 3rd and 8. Panthers have it inside their own 34 to start the 4th quarter. 3 receivers lined up to the left. All right. Bryce Young. He's going to throw. It is caught by Jimmy Horn. Where are they going to spot the football? I think he got it. Can't stand this defense, bro, sometimes. Like the defense shows sometimes that they can do good, but then they also show stuff like that. 4th down. Okay, so he is short, but they're going for it. 4th and 1. It's going to be a handoff to Rico Dowdle, who gets enough for a first down. I see you've had a much less depressing day than me. I mean, yeah. But at the same time, this defense makes me want to go jump off a bridge because, man, like every time it's third or fourth down, they don't know what they're doing. Like, not the only touchdown, but one of the touchdowns that they scored was on the 2nd and 21. It's like, man, 1st and 10. I don't even think the Saints defensive line has gotten one sack today. I don't know. And if they did, good for them, I guess. 1st and 10 at their own 45. Hand off to Rico Dowdle, and the Saints defense gets a tackle. Yeah, he only gets like a yard. Can't imagine what that's like. I feel that. I mean, good news. At least we scored points today, unlike some teams. I didn't say that. It is going to be 2nd down for the Panthers. If the defense can get a stop. 2nd and 9 from their own 46. Bryce Young takes a snap. Young is going to throw, and it's incomplete. Too high for old dude over there. Too high for Tommy Tremble. It's going to be 3rd and 9. 13:01 left in the 4th. 3rd down for Carolina. Please, defense. Please, Lord, let the defense get a stop. Ugh. Please, man. Please. 3rd and 9.
Okay.
3rd and 9. From their own 46. Bryce Young in shotgun formation. Takes a snap. Chase Young is coming. Bryce, it's fly. I think it's a free play anyway. And it doesn't matter. You know why? Because Young picks up first down anyway. Didn't matter. It was a free play regardless. Chase Young. The least you could do is at least sack him. But that's too hard for you, so I guess it's not. Play action, 1st and 10. Bryce Young throws and passes incomplete. I think he was trying to do like a screen pass to Dowdle. It fails there. 2nd and 10. Let me guess. Saints defense is going to stop him on this play. It's going to be like 3rd and 8. And they're going to get the first down 3rd and 8. I guarantee you that's what's going to happen. Watch. 2nd and 10. 12:33 to go. Panthers have it. The Saints 44. Hand off to Rico Dowdle right up the middle, who gets like 8 yards. It's going to be 3rd down. Kool-Aid McKinstry on the tackle. 3rd down. Please, defense, if you know what's best for you. It's 3rd and 2. Panthers have it. The Saints 37. The 3rd and 2. Bryce Young is going to keep it himself. I think he got it. I don't know. Where are they going to put the ball? He might be a yard short. They're going to mark him short. It's 4th down. It's 4th down. Yeah, he's short. It's fourth down. Let me see. Yeah, he's definitely short there. It's fourth down. 4th and 1. They're obviously going for it. Come on, defense. Stuff them. They're challenging it. He's short. Like, what do you want them? No, he is short. 11 minutes left to go in the game. He's short. The ball is not across the line of the game. Resume. Yeah, he's short. And he's down. The ball's short. That should not be ruled a first down. If they overturn this, I'm going to be pissed off. If they overturn this, I'm not going to be happy because there's no way that when the Saints challenge something, it goes, but when the Panthers challenge something, it doesn't go. Like, he is short. His knee's down, the ball is short. It's probably not going to matter, but he's short, at least for now. Let's see, Packers up on the Broncos 23-21. Rams up on the Lions 27-24. Panthers up on the Saints 17-10. 49ers up on the Titans 31-10. And the Colts are up on the Seahawks 13-9. But he is no doubt about it short, so I don't know. There is no overwhelming evidence to overturn him not being short. Hopefully the referees have some brains. I'd rather see the Panthers only having 2 timeouts after this. All right. Fourth down. It's fourth down. See what they rule. I'm still standing on business. I think he's short. Like, that is clearly short. So, call has to stand, right? I mean, look at that. He's short. His knee's not even across the thing, so he's definitely short. Like, the ball and the knee is short. So, like, there should be no reason that this is called first down. Yep, 4th and 1. So the Panthers got charged the first time out. They're still going for it, though, with 11 minutes to go. Come on, defense, stuff them. It's going to be a handoff to Howard. He's short! He's short! Let's go! The Saints stop him on 4th and 1. Brian Brzee blows that up. Chuba Hubbard goes nowhere. Saints defense gets the stop. There you go, defense. On 4th and 1. Defense comes through. Brian Brzee blowing that up. All right, now let's see if any of the scores changed. Packers up on the Broncos 23-21. Rams up on the Lions 27-24. Panthers up on the Saints 17-10. 49ers up on the Titans 31-10. Colts up on the Seahawks 13-9. There you go, defense. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Defense, good way to get a stop. Now, these near offense come through for us. Kind of losing my voice a little bit, but it's okay. Losing my voice is worth Saints winning game. All right. Let's see if Tyler Shuck can lead this offense down the field. We were able to get a stop on 4th and 1. Let's see if we can get all the yards. We're starting from our own 35, I'm pretty sure. So that's what? 50 plus 50. 35, 45. I'm trying to do the math right now. It would be, I think, no. I don't know. I can't really do the math right now. 45, 45, 35, 25, 15. I think it would be like, a 65-yard touchdown. Or a 65-yard touchdown drive if we score a touchdown on this drive, which hopefully we do. All right, let's go Saints. Yeah, the defense stopped them there. See what the offense can do. Demario Davis, third player since 2000 with 1,500 career tackles, along with Bobby Wagner and London Fletcher. I don't know who London Fletcher is. All right. Well, good job, Demario Davis. 1st and 10 for the Saints at their own 35 with 10:56 to go in the 4th. It's going to be a handoff up the middle. He gets nothing. There is a flag. There's a flag. What's the flag? These referees are laying nothing by. Illegal hands to the face on the Panthers. Hey, if it's on Carolina, I'll take it. Illegal hands to the face on the Carolina Panthers. So it's going to be a 1st down for the Saints. There you go. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, it's blatant, too. It's blatant. It's on number 93. 1st down, Saints. Due to the penalty. 1st and 10. Saints have it at their own 40. Taysom Hill motions to the left. Tyler Shuck takes a snap. Play action. Shuck. He's going to pump fake. He's going to try to get out of pressure, and he is maybe gets it back to the line of scrimmage. It's going to be, but basically nothing there. It's going to be 2nd down. They're going to rule it a sack for DJ Woonham.
Yeah, I noticed she won.
It's going to be 2nd down coming up for the Saints after the sack. Okay. 2nd and 10. Coming up for the Saints. Saints have it at their own 40. Tyler Shuck under center. Foster Moreau motions to the right. Play action. Shuck. He's going to throw, and the pass is caught. 1st down. That is Kevin Austin on the receiving end of that. 1st down for the Saints. Tackled by Mike Jackson. 1st down, Saints. There you go. 1st and 10. Great play right there. That was a beautiful throw by Shuck and a beautiful play by Kevin Austin. 1st and 10. Saints have it at the Panthers 42. Mason Tipton is in motion. Hands it off to Evan Hull. Evan Hull to the right side. Evan Hull's got some room. Evan Hull gets it to good field position. 1st down. There is a flag, though. Bro, these flags are outrageous. Can it please be another flag in Carolina, though? Like, bro, there's like 20 different flags every play. It's like, and it's on us. Like, dang, ain't nothing flying with these refs. Like, bro, these referees have eyes at the back of their heads or something? Holding. Because, of course, it's holding. Why would it not be holding? On Talise Fuaga. Yeah, he's choking them. That's not good. Come on, Fuaga, you're better than that. Panthers in the first half had 3 penalties for 35 yards. Saints had 5 penalties for 40 yards. In the second half, Panthers have 5 penalties for 43 yards. Saints have 2 penalties for 20 yards. First and 20. Saints have at the Panthers 46. Tyler Shuck dumps it off. Caught by Devin Neal. Devin Neal has some blocking. Devin Neal gets some good position, and he got most of those yards. It's going to be second and short coming up for the Saints. Okay. All right, second and 3 coming up for the Saints at the Panthers 34. Play action. Shuck rolls out to the right, throws, and the pass is caught. It's caught by Juwan Johnson. Where are they going to spot it, though? It's near the line, but where are they going to spot it? That's the question. Let me see. I don't know. I can't tell from that angle. I think he might have got enough for it, but all right. So they are giving him the first down. Okay, first and 10 for the Saints. Saints have it at the Panthers 32. Tyler Shuck, quick throw. It's incomplete. Intended for Kevin Austin. Just misfired it there. It's going to be second and 10, 7:44 to go in the fourth. Second and 10 coming up for the Saints. All right, last week Chris Olave had 30 receiving yards. Today he has 7. You see, this is what I'm talking about, Chris Olave. Second and 10. Saints have it at the Panthers 32. 7:44 to go. Chris Olave in motion. Tyler Shuck throws, and Chris Olave dropped it. Chris Olave dropped it wide open, and he dropped it. With 7:39 to play, he just dropped it. His stupid tail just dropped it. The man cannot make a catch, bro. It's insane to me how you get paid millions of dollars to drop the ball. Third and 10. Saints have it at the Panthers 32. Chris Olave motions to the right. Tyler Shuck takes a snap. Shuck is going to pump fake. He's going to throw it quick. It's caught. Kevin Austin gets slammed. It's going to be 4th down. See, what do you do here if you're the Saints? Honestly, if I was the Saints, I would just kick the field goal and then trust your defense. Because your defense, they're capable of getting a stop. I would probably just kick the field goal and trust the defense here. Because you do have all of your timeouts. I would just kick the field goal and just take the guaranteed points. But that might not be what they do. 4th and 6. All right, they are kicking a field goal. Charlie Smythe, it's a 46-yard attempt. Kick is up. And it's good. There is a flag, though. There is a flag. Hold on, there is a flag. What's the flag? 6:59 to go. Flag on the play. Kellen Moore, I think, is signaling for the offense to go back out there, so it might be on Carolina. Offsides on the Panthers. It's still 4th down, but they might go for this now. I think they were sending the offense out there. It's 6:59 to go. Yep, 4th and 1. Tyler Shuck in the offense is going back out there. I don't know about that call, but okay. 4th and 1. All right, Tyler Shuck takes a snap on 4th and 1. Shuck, he's going to run for it. Did he fumble the ball? Hold on. Where are they going to put it? There's a flag again. What's the flag? Tyler Shuck is hurting. Oh no, Tyler Shuck is hurt. Tyler Shuck is in pain. And it's holding on the Saints. And they declined its Panthers ball. Which is why. This is why I said kick the field goal. This is exactly why I said kick the field goal. Let me see. Yeah, he fumbled the ball. And Tyler Shuck got hurt. It's not. I don't think it's bad enough for him to be out for the rest of the game, but he got hurt. That sucks. I hope the injury's not serious for Tyler Shuck. I don't think it will be. He was just like awing in pain.
Oh shucks, for Tyler Shuck.
But I don't think it's gonna be serious. I hope it's not, but I doubt it's serious. Oh gosh, bro. Can't believe it. It's time. Sure. 1st and 10 for the Panthers with 6:53 to go. 1st and 10. Bryce Young under center. Come on, let's force a turnover. We haven't got one all day. Can we get one at least? Hand it off to Hubbard right up the middle for only like a gain of 4. It's going to be 2nd down with the Panthers. Okay. All right, 2nd down. Hold on, bro. Come on, man. 2nd and 7 for the Panthers from their own 26. Bryce Young takes a snap, play action. Young rolls out to his left. Cam Jordan brings some pressure. Bryce Young just runs out of bounds after like a 2 or 3 yard gain. It's going to be 3rd down coming up for the Panthers. Under 6 minutes to play. 3rd down. Come on, Brandon Staley. Get your defense together. 3rd down. 3rd down coming up for the Carolina Panthers, bro. 3rd and 5 inside their own 27. Bryce Young takes a snap. Bryce throws, caught by Tyrone McMillan. DeMario Davis makes the tackle with 4th down. Panthers are in their own territory. I don't think they're going for it. Okay, our offense is going to have a chance to go redeem themselves and go tie up this game. 4th and 1 coming up for the Panthers. Saints are getting the ball back. 4th and 1. All right, yep, Tyler Shough, he'll be good to go. Panthers are going to punt on 4th and 1. This might be their first punt of the day, to be honest with you. No, they've punted before. What am I saying? All right, punt is away from Sam Martin. That's a good punt. Fair caught by Dante Pettis around the 21. That's where the Saints are going to take it. All right, come on, offense. Get a drive going. After commercial break with 4:37 to go in this game. Saints down 7. A touchdown and an extra point would tie it versus the Panthers. But if you want to get extra freaky, a touchdown and a 2-point conversion would win it. But, see these scores. All right, Broncos up on the Packers 27-23. Rams up on the Lions 34-24. Panthers up on the Saints 17-10. 49ers up on the Titans 31-17. And the Colts are up on the Seahawks 13-12. Very defensive in that game. Phillip Rivers isn't looking exciting, but he's getting the job done. Yeah, I mean, he is 44 and he hasn't played football since 2021. So what did you expect for him to look like? But hey, he's honestly, even though he's 44, he's probably a better option than any of the Colts quarterbacks right now. And when I say any of the quarterbacks, I mean Brett Rippon. But if you're Phillip Rivers, is playing for the Colts worth not being Hall of Fame eligible for another 5 years? But anyways. He wasn't making the Hall of Fame. Well, I'm not. Okay, I think he will get in eventually, but I just think, even like the eligibility, because he was still one of the best quarterbacks in the league for years. So I'm not saying he's going to be first ballot or nothing, but I think he will get in if there's a year where, you can put him in. But yeah. Maybe in 40 years as a veteran, but definitely not as early as available. I'm not saying he's going to be guaranteed first ballot. I don't even think he would have got in this year. I'm not saying he's going to be first ballot. But if there's a year where you consensually agree that Phillip Rivers is probably one of the 4 best players that is eligible, I think you got to put him in at that point. .437 to go. He has Kellen Moore and Tyler Shough. He has a resiliency that is really special. All right, we'll see how that works out. 1st and 10. Saints have it at their own 22. All right, Mr. Chuchu. Mason Tipton goes in motion to the left. Tyler Shough takes a snap. Shough, quick throw. It is caught by Kevin Austin, who gets the 1st down. 1st down for Kevin Austin and the Saints. Let's go. Come on. Well, obviously, but he was arguably not a top 4 player at his position during his career. Well, that's because he was playing football at a bad time. 1st and 10, Shough throws wide open and it's caught. 1st down for Chris Olave. If Phillip Rivers didn't play in an era with Drew Brees, Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, Aaron Rodgers, if you even take one of those quarterbacks away, he's definitely at least top 10. 1st and 10. Shough goes deep with it in the pass. Chris Olave catch that one. He did. Okay, finally Chris Olave caught it. 1st down. Okay, we're in the red zone. We're back in business, baby. Yep, Chris Olave slid the feet. 1st down. 3:50 remaining. 1st and 10. Just don't make a mistake. We're not in the red zone yet. Tyler Shough throws. Now we're in the red zone. Pass is called by Chris Olave. He goes down. 1st down. There we go. Doesn't matter. Hall of Fame means you're exceptional. Being a top 10 quarterback of any of your era isn't Hall of Fame worthy. I mean, I guess, but like I think Hall of Fame is a player that exceeds. Wait, hold on. Tyler Shuck throws. It's caught. Chris Olave. Or no, that's not Olave. That's Mason Tipton. It's gonna be first and goal. I don't know why Mike Jackson. Oh, this flag. Son of a. Please be on Carolina. Please be on Carolina. I hate yellow. I hate flags. I hate yellow. I hate refs. I hate zebras. An eligible man downfield on Kelvin gosh darn bones, bro. Kelvin Banks, you keep playing like this, and I'm going to have you work at a bank. 3:20 to go. See, Andy Dalton was arguably a top 10 quarterback at Thompson. I think that's a stretch. I mean, he's definitely played at like a top 15, top 20 level, but top 10, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. First and 15, Tyler Shuck throws, drops. Kevin Austin drops it. That pass was maybe a little behind him, but that's still a ball you have to bring in if you are Kevin Austin. So we're going to Denver. Bo Nix. Ooh, Ooh, that's not good for Green Bay. Micah Parsons. He's hurt. And then Troy Franklin catches a touchdown. Hold up, LOL. I work at a bank. It's a nice job. I don't mean no offense by that, but like football player don't work at bank. And if you work at bank, then get on somewhere. Second and 15. Tyler Shaw, quick throw. It's caught by Juwan Johnson, who gets it near the 10. It's going to be third down. All right. I said at times, from the 2013-2018, he was the top 10 quarterback in the NFL. Maybe. I mean, I don't know every quarterback that was starting. I mean, Eli Manning, I feel like looked like a top 10 quarterback at times. Drew Brees was obviously top 10. Brady was obviously top 10. Phillip Rivers, I think you could probably make an argument, also looked like top 10 at times. Peyton Manning was definitely top 10. No debate on that one. But yeah, 3rd and 6. You've got to find a way to get this ball into the end zone. Saints have it at the 12 of Carolina. Come on, Tyler Shuck. And Tyler Shuck we trust. Takes a snap. Shuck is going to throw. Caught. Touchdown! Chris Olave actually brings it in. No flags. No flags. Touchdown. Come on, Chris. That's how you redeem yourself. Touchdown, baby. Just when you thought it was over. 2:29 left. 17-16. Whew. I ain't gonna lie, for a second I thought that was gonna be intercepted. But it ended up being a touchdown. Charlie Smythe has a chance to tie up this game. Kick is up. It's good. 17-17. And we're all tied up. Can we do that? Okay, back to this. Nice, Chris. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Phillip Rivers only once even got to an AFC Championship game, though. And he had some talented teams. Okay, I understand that. But at the same time, Phillip Rivers also made the Pro Bowl 8 times. So, I mean, you can say Pro Bowls don't mean much, but at that time, Pro Bowls did mean something. At that time. Like, maybe it doesn't mean that much right now. But at that time, it did. If the defense can get a stop, that'd be beautiful. Like, I think Flacco gets into the Hall of Fame way before Rivers ever would, and I don't think Flacco's getting into the Hall of Fame anytime soon. No, Flacco, look, if you take away that Super Bowl run Flacco had with the Ravens, he is not a good quarterback. If you like, okay, maybe he's a good quarterback, but his resume, it's not a good resume. If you take that Super Bowl run away from him, it's not a good resume. Like, it's basically like Eli Manning. Like, he's basically like, if you take the 2 Super Bowl rings away from Eli Manning, what is he? Like, I think everybody can agree. Eli Manning's probably a little bit better than Flacco, but like, if you take the 2 Super Bowl wins over Tom Brady, away from him, then what is he? If you take the Super Bowl run away If you take the Super Bowl run away, his career is virtually the same as Rivers. Though. I mean, yeah. Look, I'm not making an argument. Look, I'm not even predicting Rivers to get in the Hall of Fame. I'm saying if one day it got to a point where like the Hall of Fame class is just dry and Philip Rivers is your best option, you got to put him in at that point. I think Philip Rivers, like you can make an argument, very good Hall of Fame. I think Rivers was Hall of Fame worthy. I think he had some Hall of Fame moments. But I could see a world where he doesn't get in. I could see a world where he does get in. I'm not saying he will get in, and I'm not saying he won't get in. I'm like 50-50 on the fence in that situation. Man, how about that boy Tyler Shuck, though, bro? Crazy. The Hall of Fame class will never be dry. There's so many dudes on the backlog, and it gets longer every year. Yeah, but there's a lot of times where good players get left out. And there's also a lot of times with the good player, like Joe Namath. Like, Joe Namath is in the freaking Hall of Fame. Troy Aikman's in the Hall of Fame. Like, what is Joe Namath? Like, okay, he won a Super Bowl with the Jets, which honestly probably, with how bad the Jets are. Like, just saying the Jets have won a Super Bowl is just mind-boggling, but I'm just saying, if Joe Namath gets, if Joe Namath gets in, I think Phil Rivers absolutely gets in. Joe Namath got in because he guaranteed the Super Bowl victory and won. Okay, a lot of people guarantee wins and won games, right? Like that don't mean you get like okay, like if the Jets would have won that game 6-3 and Joe Namath got injured in that game, would he still have got to the Hall of Fame because they won the game? Kick is away. It's going to be returned from the 4, gets it to the 20. Trevor Etienne near the 30. That's where Carolina's going to start. All right, come on, defense. With a lot of these guys, the fame part of Hall of Fame is really the crux. I mean, yeah, like I probably would leave him out of the Hall of Fame, but I'm just saying, his eligibility. Bryce Young, 11 career game-winning drives, most in the NFL since 2023. Well, hopefully this is not his 12th. Bryce Young, you can freaking throw for 18 touchdowns next week. I don't care. Just don't beat my team. First and 10 for the Panthers, 2:24 left. Come on, defense. You can do it. From their own 29. Bryce Young takes a snap. Young is going to roll it to his left. He's going to throw it out of bounds, essentially, in the direction of Ja'Tavion Sanders. That saves him from grounding. He's 2nd and 10. But that was the game that put the AFL on the map. Like, his guarantee had so much massive, lasting implications. The entire landscape of professional football changed because he guaranteed the Jets to win. Okay, but if you take away that specific moment, what is Joe Namath? And they beat the heavily favored Colts. Eli Manning beat an undefeated Patriots team in the Super Bowl. They still left him out. 2nd and 10. Bryce Young takes a snap. Young's going to roll to his left. Throws. Incomplete. He did not catch that. I put that on my mama. He didn't catch that. They're saying caught it. Man, screw you. Doing on left. They're ruling it a catch. Can I at least see a replay? Okay, thank you. Finally, we got a replay. Let me see. That's incomplete. That ball hit the ground. That ball is dancing on the ground. That is not a catch. I put that on everything I love. That's not a catch. That is not a catch. They're reviewing it. It's a booth review. Ref, you know what the deal is. Incomplete. Incomplete. It's incomplete, right? But that is not a catch. I'm not even being biased when I say that. That's not a catch. The fact that they're even reviewing it proves my point. Let's see. They're not going to leave Eli out forever, lol, but beating the 16-0 Patriots isn't even close to the level of importance of winning the Super Bowl. Yes, it is. Like, okay, maybe if you're trying to say, well, the AFL wasn't recognized, but I'm sorry, nobody, like, we want to talk about insane. The Giants are, Plaxico Burress, he guaranteed, well, he didn't guarantee, but he said that they were going to only hold the Patriots to 17 points. Is Plaxico Burress in the Hall of Fame? Like, I'm sorry, but that's just my truth. Like, and look, I could see both arguments, but I don't know. I just don't think he's Hall of Fame worthy. Like, and plus, like, you know how much, like, how the NFL probably could have changed if if the Patriots would have won that Super Bowl. Yeah. Glad Chiefs suck, but ain't suck. Okay, bye. Okay, bye, Jim. Thanks for popping in. Just say that. Yeah. So yeah, I'm just here for vibes. All right. Let's see. They better overturn that because that was not a catch. That ball hit the dang ground. I put that on my mom. I put that over my dead body that he catch that ball. Put that on everything I love. No, it's not. Oh, the whole reason that my team exists, both of the last two dynasties in the NFL, Pat Chiefs, wouldn't have existed today. I mean, okay, so the Jets won that Super Bowl, and they were an AFL team. But are you saying that an AFL team would have never won if the Jets didn't win that Super Bowl? Is that what you're saying? So that an AFL team would have never won the Super Bowl. Clearly, the AFL was relevant enough to play games. So, yeah. $2.12. All right, the rule is incomplete. It's 3rd and 10. Come on, defense. Stop him here. Stop him here, defense. Stop him here. Stop him here, and Tyler Shuck has a chance to go get his first ever game-winning drive. I think. Yeah. No, technically the Buccaneers game would have been his first game-winning drive. 3rd and 10 from their own 29. Bryce Young. Sainsbury pressure. Bryce Young runs for a first down. Tim Warren. Picked up like 15 yards. Actually, yes, the AFL was likely on its way out of. Okay. Well, I mean, the USFL was brought back. Well, now it's called the UFL, but I mean, the UFL was brought back. So I'm not. Look, the Jets. I'm not trying to diminish that, but like just saying, like the Hall of Fame, I think should be viewed. Were you a great player or not? Like, okay, maybe that's a Hall of Fame statement. But I mean, we're talking about the same dude that made a deal with the devil. So, like, I'll admit, name it stats definitely aren't Hall of Fame worthy, but he's light years more historically important than a guy like Terry Bradshaw. Okay, listen, the modern USFL and the old USFL are two completely different situations. Oh, yeah, the new UFL sucks because they took away the breakers. But yeah, I guarantee you, if the breakers were still playing, I guarantee it would have been better than the NFL. Now I'm playing, but still, they didn't have to take away the breakers. Like, I don't even watch the UFL for that reason alone. Well, Philip Rivers has a chance to go lead the Colts to a game-winning drive. Let's see if he can do it. Is that mother trucker better? Is he back like he never left that mug? They just got a field goal. Actually, they apparently just got the field goal. Colts now up by 1, I think. It was a long one too. At least I think. I mean, first they had 16. No. The USFL of the 80s was a competitor to the NFL. I mean, I'm not saying it is, but I'm just, I don't know. I think Hall of Fame should be determined by Like, okay, so let me ask you a question. If Geno Smith right now was to guarantee that the Las Vegas Raiders would beat the Cleveland Browns and they beat the Browns, is he a Hall of Fame player? Because he guaranteed them to beat a trash team and then they beat the trash team. Like if it's all about your words and not your playing level. But yeah. Anyway. Last division title for the Panthers was 2015. I hope you get another one this year. You just please don't have to beat my Saints to do that. All right, 2 minutes left. Come on, defense, get an interception. An interception would be beautiful here from their own 40. We know Bryce Young can make a mistake, right? He's not going to pick all game. It's bound to happen. Bryce Young takes a snap. Chase Young gets the sack. Chase Young sacks him. It's going to be second down. The Saints haven't got a sack all day, and they finally get one. No, because nobody gives a shit about either of those teams. And who cared about the Jets back then? Who cares about them now? I mean, I guess they won the Super Bowl that year, but it's like, nah. 2nd and 19. Fans up at their own 31. Come on, defense. Stop them. Bryce Young takes a snap. Young gets out of pressure. He's going to dump it off. It's caught by Xavier Legette, but Quincy Riley's there immediately. It's going to be third down. Timeout, Saints. Timeout. If they call timeout, please tell me they finally use the timeout. With 1:14 to go. Who called the timeout? Yep, the Saints called the first timeout. Thank you, Kellen Moore, for finally knowing that those existed. I mean, okay, yeah. I mean, you have a point, but it's like, bruh, it's Joe Namath, bruh. I mean, this is the same dude that hit on a freaking reporter during the game. But, I don't know. Like, maybe he had a Hall of Fame moment, but, I mean, it could be worse. What? The Saints game or Joe Namath, Richard? What could be worse? Fuck, we're in two completely different universes right now. Third down. Come on. 3rd and 14. 1:14 to play. You could be up 24-3 and give up 21 unanswered. Because the Patriots blew a 24-7 lead to Buffalo. 3rd and 14. Come on. Send the house, but also don't break in coverage. Bryce Young takes a snap. Bryce Young is gonna... Come on, Chase Young. Chase Young gets him from behind. It's 4th down. Not a sack for the game. Timeout, Saints. Call timeout, bro. Please call timeout. Okay, I think they did. All right, y'all. Tyler Shuck. Tyler Shuck has an opportunity to lead the drive of a lifetime. You're right, Richard. It could be worse. You could have been talking trash for weeks about how trash your upcoming opponent is only to choke a huge lead. I mean, what lead did you choke? Oh, you talking about the Patriots? All right, 4th and 7. Come on, 1:04 to go. Saints only have one timeout. Can Tyler Shuck rally the troops and lead a game-winning drive? 2nd game-winning drive of his career is on the line, if you want to count the Tampa Bay game. Yes, the Patriots. I mean, it's crazy. The team that came back down 20-3 is even the team that just blew 24-7. Even the Jets, not the Browns. Okay, what are we talking about? Now we're talking about the Jets. Now we're talking about the Browns. I'm so lost. 4th and 7. Come on, Tyler Shuck. In Tyler Shuck, we trust. We had Panther fans rooting for us last week, and this week we got Buccaneer fans rooting for us this week. 1:04 to go. 4th and 7. Come on, block the score. They're not lining up in like block. I mean, it could still happen, but they're not lining up in like much block formation. All right, the punt is away. Okay. Saints are going to get it with 57 seconds. Dante Pettis called for a fair catch. Game-losing interception coming. No! Just because there's a flag, what is it? Please be like, I don't know, illegal formation of Carolina or something. What's the flag? Man, these referees are tripping. Pick 6, no, Kyle. Holding, gosh. I can't stand these referees. I mean, it's not really their fault, but damn. Pick 6, no, Kyle. Just because I did that to you today, don't mean you gotta do it to me today. I think that's fair. Yeah, to me. No. 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 It was weird because I was like, well, I remember during the stream, you were like, okay, it's third down. I was like, pick six. And then I typed it in the chat. I think I finished typing. I think the reason you didn't see it, though, is because I finished typing it while the pick six happened. I was like, pick six. And then I started typing it. And then I was like, at first you said interception. I was like, okay, well, I got that part right. And then you're like, it's pick six. Yeah, 57 seconds left. First and 10. From our own 8. This is going to be a long drive. Tyler Shuck throws. That was almost intercepted, god darn. That was almost picked up. But wait, no. Even if Jason Horn picked that off, he was going to be out of bounds. It wouldn't have mattered. Unless the dude had, like, gymnastics type of feet. Let me see. Yeah, even if he picks that off, yeah, he's landing well out of bounds. Like, maybe by a hair he could snag that second foot down, but nah, he would have been way out of bounds. Let's see. And it's blocked. What's blocked? Punt? I mean, the punt was not blocked. Even though I wish it was. 52 seconds, second and 10. Just don't force nothing. Tyler Shuck, quick throw called by Devin Neal. He's got some blocking. Neal has it. Goes up to the 20, to the 29-yard line. Hurry. Come on, hurry. Hurry, motherfuckers. Hurry, motherfuckers. 39, 38, 37. Hurry, come on. First and 10, Tyler Shuck. Dumps it off. It's caught by Devin Neal again, who gets it's going to be second and 1. 24 seconds. I think the Saints used the last time out. That would have been absolutely freaking hilarious. What? The game picked off? No, it would have not. Blocking the punt would have been hilarious. All right, Saints used their last timeout. 24 seconds to go. All they need is a field goal. Good news, though. I do have some good news. Even if the Saints don't score in this drive, we're still going to overtime. So unless you throw a god-awful interception, just okay. Let me not even say that, please. Last time I said, watch us throw a pick six here, then we ended up throwing a pick six. So, yeah. Charlie Smythe can boot one. I'm so glad we actually have an actual kicker. All right, second and 1, 24 seconds. I don't want to go to overtime, but if it comes down to overtime and we win, I don't care. Just don't play conservative though. Okay, don't play conservative, but don't play aggressive either. Just play in the middle. Just your dump offs would work in your middle. I don't want to see no runs here unless it's an open lane. They're not expecting it because you have no timeouts either. Second and 1. You have time though. Tyler Shuck, quick throw and it's caught. First down, hurry, come on, that's Chris 11. Come on, you have 19, 18, 17, 16, spike it. 15. He clocks it with 12 seconds to go. All I want for Christmas is finishing the 2025 season with a better record than the freaking Saints. If the Saints win this game, we both have the same record. FYI. All right, we're not in field goal range yet. We are on the border of it, though. We're in Panthers territory. I just doubt Charlie Smythe can hit like this. What would it be from the 48-yard line? Hold up. What? That'd be 62 or something. All right. Panthers use a timeout. Let's see. That would be a 65-yard field goal. 65 or 66. So this would be second towards the record. Shut up, I know. All right, 12 seconds. So a field goal here would be from 66. Charlie Smythe, I feel could hit a 66-yarder, and I'm not joking. The 56-yard field goal we made a couple weeks ago, that could have been long probably from 70. But I would rather get some yards. Let's see. Imagine not making the playoffs. Damn. Okay, Rich. Bruh, didn't y'all win 4 games last season? Whatever. Second and 10. 12 seconds. We got to get something quick and out of bounds. We have no timeouts. We got 12 seconds to play with. We don't got to go Hail Mary style, but we got to get out of bounds. Because if we get something in bounds, I mean, maybe we can get a spike off in time, but I don't know. It has to be if Tyler Shuck has the ball with 9 seconds left, you're not going to be able to spike it. Second and 10. Panthers did use their second timeout. Tyler Shough is going to run it. He's going to slide. Flag! It's a flag on Carolina! Tyler Shough got hit late. That's going to put them in field goal range. That's the second time they did that to my boy Shough. That's going to be field goal range. 9 seconds to play. That was a blatant penalty. Panthers just ended the game for themselves. Yeah, that's blatant. Shough slid and the defender was like, come on. Oh my God. Saints might actually do it. Saints are in deep field goal range. How to get to the stat, man. I mean, no, I feel it. I was about to say, the Pats haven't made the playoffs since we went to Super Bowl. Oh, yeah. I mean, the Pats, last time they made the playoffs, the Saints had a winning record. Before this season, obviously. All right, Bryce Young is pissed. He's stressing over there. Look at that little boy stressed. 9 seconds left. If you're the Saints, do you kick the field goal now, or do you have Tyler Shough do one of those rollout throwaways just to waste time? If I'm the Saints, honestly, I'm kicking a field goal right now. To be honest, Spencer Rattler's in. Did Tyler Shough get hurt? I think he did, kind of. I mean, Shuck's good. Shuck's still in uniform, still walking on the sideline. But I think it's probably just precaution. Spencer Rattler's in. All right. Let's see. Oh, yeah, the Fluke Super Bowl. At this point, it really is looking like a fluke, but it wasn't. It was only a fluke because it's a miracle that we put together a team that at the same time. All right, Spencer Rattler throws it out of bounds. 6 seconds to play. Charlie Smythe has a chance to win this game, bro. I love having a kicker, man. Spencer Rattler this season, 68 completion percentage, 1,586 yards, 8 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. And I think 3 or 4 of those interceptions came against the Bears. All right, we're kicking a field goal. 6 seconds to play. Game's on the line here. Charlie Smythe, he can hit this, bro. This is basically a chip shot for him. He's 1 for 1. He made a 42-yarder earlier. This is 47 yards. Panthers called the timeout. Oh my God! 6 seconds to play. Come on, Charlie. You're Irish, but that Irish dude got a freaking leg. Come on. 6 seconds to play. No. I'm not even going to say that. 6 seconds. I'm not even going to read that. Well, I already read it, but I'm not going to read that out loud, because if I say it, then God have mercy. The down does not really matter. Even though it's 2nd and 10, that doesn't even matter. Charlie Smythe is the only thing that matters right now. Please, Lord, let Charlie Smythe be the hero of New Orleans. I don't care if we're not making the playoffs. I don't care if we'll be 4 and 10 after this. Come on, man. 6 seconds to play. 47-yard field goal. This is basically for the game right here. This is a great angle. Kick is up. Right down the middle! Let's go! Let's go, Charlie Smythe! What's the flag? I swear to God, this is on the Saints, bro. My bad. My bad. Anyways, back to this. Charlie Smythe just hit the field goal in the Saints, bro. I make videos to have reactions. I don't know what you want from me, bro. Bro, man, I hate living with people. Whatever. Saints up 20-17. 2 seconds left. I can't wait to move out. All right, 2 seconds left. Saints up by 3. Don't give up a big return here. Kick is away. It's going to be a touchback. Nah. No, Kyle, no. No. Bryce Young not throwing no Hail Mary touchdown. 2 seconds left. Bryce Young, quick throw, so they're going to try to do some laterals. He's going to lateral it back. The ball's live. The ball's still live. Saints recover the fumble. Game's over. Saints win. The Saints have just beaten the Carolina Panthers 20-17. Where's the broom at? Well, I said I was going to do it. Panther fans, sweep, 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 sweep. It's broom time. I love this broom. Sweep, 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 sweep. Oh yeah. Man. Saints. Saints got the win, y'all. It wasn't a second half shutout, but we did it. This is the most Panthers loss of all time, LOL. Man, it's crazy. Panther fans are one of the main ones saying, Saints so trash. The Saints are so trash. If we so trash, if the New Orleans Saints just happen to be so trash, then why do I got a broom out? But then again, I'm starting to get the feeling that y'all might be into that. They're pretty trash, though. Kyle, if we're trash, what does that make the Bengals? Well, we're both just going to be trash together? We're both just going to be 4-10 buddies? Man, it's weird. Every single team in our division keeps calling us trash. And yet, all we got to do is beat Atlanta and we get the Infinity Zones. You're welcome, Tampa Bay fans. You're welcome. We're just making everybody happy at this point. Last week, we made Panther fans happy. This week, we made Bucks fans happy. Boy, I'll be on there tonight for the recap. Who dat?